seriously have so many eggs. Like the amount of eggs. Oh, 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 oh. I don't know why that just triggered. I'm not even going to say her name because every time I say her name, it pops up. But you know that automated assistant that Mac and Apple products have. That's what I'm currently dealing with. Hi, Devious. Hi, God. Hi, Brooke. Hi, Fidget. I have so many eggs, but God of They on his alternate has the COVID-19. I'm so sorry to hear that. I think I just finished recovering from my second bout of the COVID-19. I think I've had it twice now in a month, but yeah, it's not great. Not a great time. Not a great time. I hope that you continually feel better and better. But until that happens, why don't you just kick back? Why don't you relax? Let's catch some shinies. Let's get some eggs. Let's see if we can get this Lotad. I have 300. What do I got? Let's see. I have 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, 210, 240, 270, 300. I have 300 more eggs, so that should take us to just around 540. So that'll bring us over odds, which is beautiful. Oh, Dizard is here. Hi, Dizard. How's the new house? How are things in the homestead? The new digs, the new excitement. What's going on? How's the weekend? I just asked like 18 questions. Feel free to pick and choose which one of those you feel like answering, but amazing. Preparing to paint my cabinets and all the trim. Dang, that is that's a beast of a project. That is an absolute beast of a project. I've had a very expensive weekend. My buddy got married, so I don't know if he's going to stop into the stream today. He might. America's Next Top Mod, Dan Johnson, was married over the weekend, so feel good. Got a shiny bug today in Legends Arceus. Nice, nice, nice. I'm breeding new Lotads, so I switched from my Ludicolo over to some actual Lotads that have 5 IVs. So we should be getting a decent amount, I'm hoping, of 6 IV Lotads, but we'll see. We'll see. No Everstone on these, so the nature is going to be whatever the nature is. I don't know, but we'll have some fun. We'll have a little bit of fun with it. Have a little bit of fun. I got a handful of shinies in Pokemon Go over the weekend, just doing nothing. Just like sitting and chilling. It was pretty good. Sending shiny vibes. Thank you, Fidgets, for the shiny vibes. Hopefully they carry through to a relatively early hatch. House is coming together. We are trying to enjoy ourselves and make it a home. Just got home from bowling and now I'm eating pizza. Doing great. How are you? Oh, that sounds awesome. My bowling league starts back up this week on Tuesday. I'm going to be bowling again, which is very exciting. Pizza sounds delicious. I just finished eating a lemongrass beef bowl, which is excellent. 10 out of 10. Shido, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? And thank you so much for the shiny luck, God. Let's see, what do we got? Do we have, see, look, we're already going to start getting all these 5 IVs. Look at this. This is just freaking beautiful. Look at all these bad boys coming on in. How about it? What's up, Blub Blub? How are ya? Blub Blub always uses such terms of endearment for all the viewers, and I love it. It's so sweet. You guys should be so exciting. Did I see the dumplings? I feel like I did. I feel like I did. I'll go take a look again, but I'm pretty sure I looked at them and they looked excellent. If I'm thinking of the right picture. Did you make them on Friday night? Because if you made them on Friday night, I was probably cutting a rug on the dance floor. Because I cut a rug for multiple hours straight. And it was a good time. It was a good time. I'd cut more rugs. If there were more rugs to be cut, I'd cut them. All right. Oh, I gotta go update my number. Let's update the number. Hello, hello, hello. Eggs hatched is now up to the 245. Nothing at 246. Oops, 245. That'll work. Yeah, I probably looked at it, and then I was dancing, and then I forgot to respond. Hide your rugs because he will cut them. I will. I will. If there's a rug to be cut, I'm going to be doing it. When are we doing Kanto Quest? How do you even know we are doing Kanto Quest? How do you even know? You never know. Okay, for the 17th, because my game goes into its 4th season. What game is that, my dude? what goes into the 4th season on the 17th. Shido, you're making a name for yourself, my dude. I'm seeing you all over the streams. New house has no rugs. Okay, you're in good shape. Nothing's getting cut. You're safe. You're making it through. But if there were rugs, they're getting sliced. They're getting cut. They're getting diced. I had so much fun this weekend. It was amazing. Fork knife. Oh, nice. Fart knife. It has been so long since I've been in like a big old group of people dancing and having fun. And my buddy was just so happy. Like, it was his wedding day and he was just in good mood, which is good. I think if you're in a bad mood on your wedding day, that's not like the ideal situation, but he luckily was not in a bad mood. So it's good. Okay, the rugs are safe. The shinies are safe. The IVs, look at, there we go, number 1. First 6 IV already in the bag. Let's change the markings on this bad boy. I don't know why that's there. Perfect. Done. And let's grab some egg. I'm going to be giving the 6 IV Lotads to anybody who wants them. Anyone who wants one, I'm going to keep one for myself, but I anticipate that we're going to get a lot of them. So if that is something that you want, just join the Discord, head over to the trading after, and I'll make a post. Shinies and Brook... I don't know why that took me so long to figure out what you're saying. In Breath of the Wild, I'm one-hit KO weapon trying to get a special item at the end of DLC. That's awesome. I'm on one-hit KO. I love games that have like those god tier items. It's so fun. I was kind of in a bad mood for my wedding. I was just super happy to getting married to Kirk. I was just super pregnant and hormonal. Okay, well, that'll do it. I think weddings are already an extremely stressful event that when you couple the natural hormonality, is that a word? Hormonality of pregnancy, that'll get you. That'll get you. But 11 years later, here you are, still kicking ass, taking names. Okay, another Lotad. But the one-hit KO, you're also one-hit KO. So if you get hit, you die. Oh. So you got to be real, like, talented at the dodging as well as at the, just at the hittins. The hittins and the dodgings. I wanted a very small wedding, nothing fancy. That's kind of what I'm out at this point, too. Like, I've seen all my friends do, like, bigger weddings, and then the smaller weddings that I've been at have been the ones that I've enjoyed the most. So, it's kind of where my life is leading. But I'm going to have a real difficult time making the list small. I just like too many people. I need to start hating people. I need to have a strong distaste for the people. I'm going to lurk, because I actually did something mean. I don't want to talk about what I did if you're going to ask. No, probably not going to ask. You can lurk. That's okay. Thanks so much for lurking. But yeah, I'm not going to... If you did something mean, I'm not going to ask. I'm not about spending 10 grand for one day. Yeah, I mean, 10 grand I think is still pretty respectable. I was watching, or talking to one of the people who was in my buddy's wedding, and their wedding was $60,000. $60,000 is how much their wedding cost. Can you even imagine? Like, $60,000 right now is just, like, so... much money? So much money. Oh, a light goal of 30. We're starting strong. You really want to be playing some games, don't you? Holy cow. Spin it up. Spin it up. Dang, that's a few trips. Yeah, no kidding. For me, it's a few trips around the sun. I mean, that's just insane. It's so crazy. Like, I mean, you just bought a house. You know what 60 grand is. Like, that's just nuts. I think, like, if you can get away with doing a wedding, and that includes, like, the dress, the food, the venue. If you can get away with doing the dress, the food, the venue for, like, 10 grand, and then all the other, like, frivolities for another, like, 2 to 3, to me, I feel like that's a very respectable wedding. I think that's, like, very normal. 60K is just, like... blows my mind. Conceptually, $60,000 still blows my mind. And I have like a decent paying job. Like, my life is good. And still, I think about that and it just makes me ill. But, you know, to some people, $60,000 is the equivalent of $10,000. To some people, $60,000 is the equivalent of like $1. So, I guess it is what it is. Good for them. I just can't even imagine. Can't even imagine. We got deals and work with what we found to work with us. We got married on Sunday because it was the cheapest day. $600 for the venue all day, got married at the lake. And see, like, I'm sure that you don't really think about anything other than how perfect the day was. Or unless there was, like, disaster, then you think about that. But, like, no one really thinks about it. Something about me is when I do something mean or accidentally hurt someone, physically or emotionally, I just feel like garbage after. Even if the person says it's fine, I just feel like trash. Well, horses, one thing that you got to remember is that if somebody says that it's fine or that they forgive you, then you just have to move on. Like, it's just the most important thing you can do is just move on and then make sure that you don't repeat that mistake again, right? Like, people make mistakes, people make bad decisions. You just gotta grow from it, learn from it, and be all right. But yeah, don't get too down on yourself. People are really, really strong. Even when you hurt people, most of the time they're able to bounce back and be totally fine. That costs like $1 million bajillion dollars. What cost $1 million bajillion dollars? It was so perfect. Exactly, right? Like, all you know is that your day was exactly what you wanted your day to be. And that's it. Like, I obviously want to have a party. I want to have a good time. I want it to be a blast for everybody that's there. But it's also pretty crazy. No, Shido, a trip around the sun is very, 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 very inexpensive. You actually take them every year. You're going into your 18th trip around the sun, believe it or not. Parents only spent $40 for their wedding. Is it just the cost of the paperwork? Is that it? Ron G, what's going on? Thanks so much for stopping in, my dude. How's the weekend? How is the beautiful Sunday? I'm going mini golfing tonight, and I'm stoked. Very pumped. Lotad. Another Lotad. Cost of the paperwork. That's it, buddy. I love it. Love to hear it. I want to angle this camera a little more. I want to get a little bit more of my face in there. We'll go with that. We'll see how that looks. Another Lotad. Another Lotad. Okay, I like that. That looks good. Good angle. Good angle of the face. Good angle of the face. That's the thing. I can't move on. My brain says you are the scum of the earth and when I do something bad and not even doing my favorite thing makes me happy. Well, another thing, man. Just remember. It all will pass. Everything will pass. And it's like when you're an athlete, right? When you're an athlete, you watch, you go back and you watch tape of yourself, right? So like if you're a football player, you'll go back, you'll have a tape review where you'll go back and you'll watch the clips from the most recent game. You'll see how things went. And everything is never as bad as you think it is, and it's also never as good as you think it is. That's just the whole point of like self-reflection and having a deeper understanding of yourself. So again, learning lesson, my dude. Just the best thing you can do is just shake things off and move past them. Kirk, what is going on, my dude? Nothing. Just hatching egg after egg after egg. Fortnite updates in a fortnight. Would you look at that? Kirk, what's going on with you, man? How's the weekend? I haven't played Fortnite in many a fortnight. Many. But I like it. Shido, did you watch that video today of... It's the guy who does like 10... Not 10-second styles, but he does like... Whatever it's called. He does like 10 songs in the style of 10 different artists or whatever. He did Master of Puppets in the style of Linkin Park. It's actually super cool. What's up, Ice Type? How we doing? Freyer Media's back. What's going on? Everybody, the whole family's here. The whole fam-damly's coming in. You love to see it. You absolutely love it. At work for 5 more hours last shift. I ever have to work as a normal patrol. Start K9 course tomorrow. Dang. That's awesome. You've been working towards that for a little bit then, right? Ice type, not much going on. All right, all right, all right. The lazy Sunday, like the Lonely Island. I should live stream Fortnite on the 17th. What day is the 17th? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Have some fun. I was busy all this week. Prior, I've been busy. I don't have to do anything for a month and a half almost. So I actually get to stream without like worrying about traveling or anything like that. I can just be present, which is sweet. Shino, maybe, man. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe you can watch me be just absolutely atrocious. Can't and play is just waking up. What's going on, man? Happy lazy Sunday for sure then, if you're just waking up. Just join the Discord. Awesome, man. Love having people in the Discord. Discord's a beaut. The Discord is an absolute beaut. Another 5 down, and the first box is complete. We got 2 perfect IVs. Love to see that. Let's go ahead and mark another one. Wait. Yeah. Let's change some markings. Remember, if anybody wants a perfect IV Lotad, I will be giving away at least a handful of that. I'm going to keep 1 or 2 for myself, just depending. But if you want one, just join the Discord. I'll post in the trading after the fact, and then you can have it. I'm still in high school, and I offer to be part of this group that helps with the freshmen. So I went to training Monday through Wednesday. Then I went to State Fair yesterday. Just needed a break. Dang. I was in a group in high school that did the same thing, where you welcome the freshmen in, you get them like used to what it means to be in high school, all that fun stuff. It was a blast. It was a real big fun. The biggest fun. Need help evolving a Pokemon. What Pokemon are you trying to evolve? I was in a group in high school, the bad group. Well, you know what? I don't know. Were you the leader of the bad group, or were you just in it? Because really, like, you know, if you're just in it, that's great. Number 269 was not shiny, but it was perfect. That's exciting. Shelmet. What do you need to do to evolve Shelmet? Forget, is that a trade? I was in those types of groups in prep, junior, now senior high. I want to continue the trend. Doesn't feel right to skip a year. Yeah, I mean, it's nice, nice college application builder as well, if college is the thing you want to do. Cannon, go post in the Discord. See, I'm sure you can get it done. Mr. Starjam. Oh my goodness, with the Hello Tad and the worms, the fancy emotes coming on through. I love it. What's going on, Starjam? How's the jam? Bum, 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 bum. The amount of 5 IVs that I'm gonna get is ridiculous. You want gummy worms? Go get them, man. Canada's got this amazing store called Bulk Barn where you can just go in and just scoop like pounds of gummy worms and just take them home. Day's been pretty good. Good. Nathan, what's up, man? How are you? How's the Sunday treating you, Mr. Herzig? Tivo Shelmet, you need to trade it with Carablast. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Honestly, I would just bring it into... I just put in... I hope if I had one in Pokemon Go, I would just evolve it there and then trade it from home. I think that's what I did when I tried to complete this dex. Was I just caught it in home. Or in Go. I can't speak today. Alright. On to check number 276. I meant to type 5, but this is egg number 276. Womp Womp. The wompiest. The other end needs a Carablast. And then does that evolve their Carablast as well? Is that how it works? Carablast. Another not shiny. One of these times I'm going to hatch like 2 eggs and one of them's going to be shiny and I'm going to quit. Because then the most it could ever be is equal. I don't know what I'm talking about. I really don't. I don't. What I was trying to say is like it'd be cool to hatch 1 in the first like 2. That way you couldn't always say that you hatched just as many eggs as you did shinies. But then in order to really make that even better, you have to hatch it as a first shiny. But yeah, aka the worst trade evos in the game. I hate this trade evo. Yeah, that's true. That's pretty brutal. I wanted Shelmet to have an evolution that doesn't look ugly. Shiny's pretty good. Isn't that Axelgore? That's pretty decent. Ghostbusters 2 is your favorite movie. Like, of all time, Ghostbusters 2? Like, I hope you mean, like... what is Ghostbusters 2? Like, was there a sequel to the new Ghostbusters? Or are you talking about the original Ghostbusters, like, sequel? Like the one with Dan Aykroyd and... William Murray? William Murray. Once you trade Carablast and Shelmet, both evolve. Gotcha. The original. Okay, well that's decent. Why do you like the second one more than the first? That's interesting. I mean, I support it. I watched Pokemon movie Secrets of the Jungle. It's pretty good. I have the Zarude from that movie. I think I also traded one to Hefty. Because he helped me with a bunch of stuff. And I had like 2 or 3 extra Zarudes. So I traded him one. All right. 280. Let's party. I actually haven't seen Secrets of the Jungle. I just got a bunch of the Zarudes when they came out from GameStop or whatever. They were giving a ton of them away, so I took one. Took 5, actually. What, 5 different regions or 4 different regions, whatever you could get. I had that many. I got surprise traded, and that's how I got it. And that's not too bad either. It's a good surprise. Sounds like you won that deal. Do you need Zarude for the Dex? No, I don't think you do. You definitely don't for the Dex. It's in the Dex, but you definitely don't need it. Should I tell a girl I like her? I've known her for a year and she's my friend, but I don't know if I can tell her. Well, let's talk about it, Cheeto. Has she ever indicated that she has feelings more than just friendship? That's question number 1. Yeah, man, sometimes chat's bumping, sometimes chat's less bumping. You just gotta roll with the punches. You gotta roll with the changes. Ario Speedwagon. You know what I mean? You definitely, yeah, you need Zacian and Zamazenta for the decks. They're in the original, so you need to make sure you got them both. Luckily, when I started my game over, I had 297 Pokemon already done, and then I could breed a lot to get the other ones, and I caught the other ones. I had this whole game beat, and the decks finished in 9 hours. But that's just, again, because I had a ton of them, so it just made it a lot easier. But, yeah. JJ is lurking. JJ the lurker. What's going on? What's up, JJ? She's hearted a few of my messages, like when I said she looked nice. Well, that's just a compliment. Cheeto, that's just a compliment. Here's what you got to do. Okay, in my opinion, this is the easiest way to gauge a girl's interest is ask her to do something, just the two of you, but ask her to do something that's not like something that you would already do. Like, hey, do you want to go to a movie? Okay, and then if she says yes, you like pay for the tickets and you pay for the snacks and you like actually treat her really nice, get her flowers, that sort of thing, and actually make it a date. And then you can start to gauge what her interest is, because if she just wants to be friends, she'll tell you that, and then you can just be like, oh, cool, thanks, thank you for letting me know. If she doesn't, then you can be like, listen, I really enjoyed tonight. Would you be interested in doing something like this again? And then you can see what she says. I think the last thing that you want to do is just straight up come out and be like, I like you, because that can be really awkward for both people. But like if you go on an actual date and you actually put some effort into it and you try, then at least you can gauge her interest without you having to be the one that straight up says like, hey, I like you. And then she says, oh, I'm not really like that. Or like, yeah, that sounds great. I don't know. It just feels a lot easier. It's a lot more natural, right? That's kind of what I've come to learn. And then if she's not into it, just don't force it again. Just be like, all right, cool. Appreciate it. Don't lose friendships. Okay, let's see. Still need the foreign ditto for your breeding. Yeah, that's tough to get, but I wish there was a trade group or something. I have an extra one, but it's not perfect. Cat King, do I remember you? I do, maybe. I don't know if you're calling me Mason or saying Mason, but the name sounds familiar, but I know you haven't been around in a while. I think you were here a couple months ago or a month or two ago. Cat Squad, what's going on, man? Welcome back in. Okay, let's get some more hatched. But Shido, you get what I'm saying, man? Like, it's just to say, like, I like you. What are your feelings? Oh, Gamer2913. Of course I remember you. You and Cat Squad. The dynamic duo. But yeah, Shido, if you approach it that way, I think that you'll have just better results. And then whether the answer is good or bad, it'll just feel better, because then you at least know, like, you put some effort in, you had some fun with it, you know that the feelings aren't there, you didn't lose a friend, you didn't make it awkward, like, because I think that's just the easiest way to do it. But you're going to have to bite the bullet and pay for something. That's just it. If you're going to go on a date where it's like just the two of you, you're going to have to pay. That's life. That's life. And that's not bad. Nothing wrong with that. But I'm also not a girl. So I don't know if there's any girls in the chat, but they could give you their perspective too. I just feel like that's the easiest way. I always found in high school that when you tell someone like, I have feelings for you, you're probably going to do it over text, which is just weird. Because it's really tough to do it in person, so you're going to be like, I'm going to do it over text, that'll be fine, and then it's not fine, because then you can't like gauge their reaction or anything like that. Don't want to do that. Yeah, everybody's gotten played before, but at least if you can set the boundaries and the standards, you know what I mean? I saw the stream to check the timer. Timer? Hardly know her. What timer? I don't remember a timer. Yeah, someone told me they liked me just straight up and we were just friends and I had to decline because it felt so awkward. Yeah, exactly. So like, my feelings here are what I told you, but it's just uncomfortable, especially over text, dude. Like, it seems like over text is going to be easier. It's not, because then both people have time to craft what they say and it's never genuine. Like, if you tell someone in person, or if you do something like a date in person, then it's a lot more like, oh, I have to respond right now. Like, I have to make this decision in this moment. And it just kind of like ups it a little bit. You know what I mean? Kind of cool. Just don't be afraid. The only thing that makes rejection easier is just having it happen a lot. Let's see. I can't seem to find anyone to trade with. Just check a couple different Discords, dude. I'm sure you'll find somebody. To see when the stream will start. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I was gonna start at 1:05, but then got a little late start on the day today. Went for a run this morning, and then had to go grocery shop, and then had to cook lunch. So by the time all of that stuff was done, push it back about a half hour. But that's okay. Still planning on stream until about 4 o'clock, so another hour 50, something like that. We'll play a minigame at the end of the stream. I'm liking doing it at the end instead of in the middle. So yeah, I think it'd be better if you build up to it. so both sides of sides have time to think, hey, do I really like this person? Yeah, that's exactly it, right? Go on some dates, really feel out that sort of thing. What's up, Polly? How we doing? Thank you so much for taking some time out of your beautiful long weekend Sunday to come chill with the homies, chill with the friends. Oh man, we are only 2 subs away from that beautiful number 400 number. That's exciting. That's going to be a fun number to hit. It's been a minute. Lotad is so awesome. And again, for anybody who has not heard this yet, there's going to be plenty of 6IV Lotads that are hatched in the 540 eggs that are going to be hatched. So if you would like a 6IV perfect Lotad, just join the Discord. I'm going to be posting in trade to see who wants them, and then we'll get them traded sometime either later tonight or a little later this week. Or if you want a 5IV. Like, I'm going to have so many dang Lotads after this, so just let me know. Yeah, I bet if we do one raid, we'll reach 400. Maybe. I don't want to raid just for the sake of getting subs. I want to make sure that if we raid, we can stick around and support. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Shiny Lotad looks so cute. I love it. Yeah, I'm doing this, full disclosure, I am doing this for Ludicolo, because I do want that shiny Ludicolo. I love it. I love it. After 400 comes the real big number, though, for subs. 500 is the tough one. When we hit 500, I can start making community posts, which is a beautiful thing. If I ever get a shiny Lotad, I'm going to evolve it and name it Chip. I forgot what I was going to name mine. Ludicolo. Ludicolo. I think that's what we were going for. I have enough eggs to hit odds today, so we'll see. We'll see if we can get our third under odds Masuda hunt. It's gonna be tough. I think statistically speaking, 2 out of every 3 hunts should be over odds. 2 out of every 3. So I don't know. Shiny Ludicolo is so cute. It is. It's just awesome. It looks like it's ready to party. That's what I want, is a party pineapple. It's so nice that the eggs all hatch at the same time. Imagine if they didn't. Imagine you put them in the party and they hatch at separate times. Drive me crazy. I would go nuts. You have to just, like, keep doing this, and, like, a few steps later, another one. Oh, brutal. Any perfects? No perfect there. No perfects. 5 more perfect. Or 5 IVs, which is nice. You could say when Shiny Lotad enters the party, it's going to be a fun pine apple. What would I do if a kid was right in front of me? Probably be upset that there's a kid standing on my desk. How old's the kid? Like, is it my kid or is it just a kid? And, like, do I know this kid or is it just a random kid? There's lots of variables that would determine what I would truly do. Because if it's just some random kid who I don't know that somehow broke into my house and stood on my desk, I'm assuming that they're like a demon child, and so I would punch them. I'd punch them clear into the hell that they came from. But if it's a kid that, like, I know, and they're just somehow here, I'd be like, why are you here? But I wouldn't punch them. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean when I say I would not punch just a regular child? That's what I'm saying. Like, my keyboard's right in front of me. I'd be typing so many messages I don't want to type. Ah, I had a feeling about that one. I don't know why. I think that's the last one in this set. Oh, there's one more. Okay. There's something in my gut that tells me that it's coming. I don't know exactly what it is, but I just know, like, it's near. But it was not that one, but it's close. I feel it. I feel it. Only eggs hatch in your boxes. Oh, man. And you just had to be on that screen for like a year? 2 special boxes called incubators? Yeah, kind of like what they do in Pokemon Go. That'd be kind of cool. Except Pokemon Go, only 1 egg at a time is brutal. Like, you can invent a device that can make a Pokemon shrink to like an infinitesimal? It's not a word. To an infinitely smaller version of itself, and it's contained within a ball where apparently they like being held. But you can't create an incubator that can do 12 eggs at a time. Really? You can't. You can't do that. And like, how big are the eggs? Because Lotad can't be that big, so its egg can't be that big. Hi, Brooke. Welcome back. I'm just ranting. So it just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make sense. I keep typing the wrong number. I need to get one of the... Oh, look at that. Look at these horrible numbers I keep typing. There we go. Because my mic obstructs my view. I had to clean Apollo's kennel. He did a big doogie. Rough pumpkins. That's brutal. Can't create a box that carries a lot of eggs as you walk, so it isn't in your party. I mean, I could carry a dozen eggs. Did the noise just die? I don't know. Could people hear the noise? Noise dead? Like noise as in me? Or noise as in what? It doesn't look like my noise is dead on either thing. Seems like there should be both. Anybody else? Anybody else? Hello? That dog is strong as heck. Did I mute my mic? Oh, that's brutal. I hope I didn't. Hello? No, it looks like it's good. She looks good. God of Zay is back. Back with a vengeance. Oh, Mr. Starjam coming on in here, making me question all my settings and my sanity at once, and you were just having headphone troubles. What can I say? I was in the shower. Unacceptable, God of Zay. Unacceptable. You must stink. You have to either stink or don't be here. Speaking of stink, just kidding. She's gonna unsub. Hi, Tiff. Hello, my friend. How are you? Happy Sunday. You do not stink. In that order. That was such a mean thing. Like, who opens up one of their favorite people on the YouTubes coming in and saying, speaking of stink? Like, that's just rude. I'm unsubbing for myself. Had to give Apollo... I would have to be subbed to unsub. Thank you, Brooke. Or, oh my god, I just called you Brooke. You should just leave. You should just leave. Tiff, like, I'm just being brutal. I'm being absolutely brutal. And Brooke, I think we actually changed it to Tiff. I think that we did it because I yelled so many times at how stupid I was. Had to give Apollo his ball to keep him occupied, and trying to get that ball away from him was hard. Yeah, I believe it. I was trying to remember, Brooke, what kind of dog is it? Because I know that it's not a German Shepherd, but it is a Shepherd of some sort. No, Tiff, don't go. Don't do it. I promise I'll be better. I promise I'll be smarter. I promise I will cherish you. Dutch Shepherd, that's right. That's right. I promise that I will honor you in sickness and in streams. I'll do it all. I'll do it all. I'll officially be your YouTube husband. Just stick around. That's it. I know. I know. It's my fault, Fryer. It's not even Tiff's fault. It's all me. It's all me. How can Sarah possibly have that role already? Your money's on her, my money's on her too. Okay, here we go. So I have the option tonight to either go mini golfing or to an adult, that starts way worse than it is, but an adult high ropes course indoors, like almost like an American Ninja Warrior course, but inside. I think I want to do the Warrior course, but I don't know if I'm going to convince the entire other group to do it. She did it without my consent. That's pretty amazing. If you can marry someone without their consent, there's only like a handful of countries where you can still do that. But whatever, I'll talk to her next time she's, I know that she works all the time, and I think is on a different part of the world. So I know that we don't see each other often, but next time I do see her, I'm going to let her know that I'd like to fight her for your hand in YouTube marriage. I'd like to fight for a chance to be your YouTube husband. Tip, when are you streaming again? I didn't get to catch your one recently, but I want to see the next one. I went back and watched the recap because I wanted to see kind of how things looked with the new capture card and the mic setup and everything. It looks really good. It's really, really good. Don't do the course. You're gonna high up. You're gonna high up. My legs became jelly when that happened. Oh yeah, I get the same way. But then I just jump because the rope thing, or like the thing, catches you, and it's a lot of fun. I was going to try and go today, but I got too much going on. Try tomorrow for the holiday. Nice. That's awesome. That's awesome. Take my broken switch. That's a song from the 80s, God of Zay. You probably haven't heard it because you were not alive then. That's good. Tiff, what are you thinking you're going to do? Brooke, you really think I'll lose? You think I will lose? Don't forget, I have the boom boom that all the boys chase with all of the right junk in all the right place. Why do I still have an egg? Oh, it must be something that's not a Lotad. Okay, well, we gotta I guess we gotta do this. Apparently I have an egg that's not a Lotad in my batch, so I don't know if I'm gonna count that towards my eggs hatched. I think I still will. I still hatched an egg, right? I have 6 boxes of Skrelp. It's a matter of whether or not I can wait. 6 boxes should get you through about 2 hours. That's probably totally worth it. What do we got? Why? Why? Why do I just randomly have a timber egg? That is so bizarre. Seriously, like that's the strangest dang thing. That is so strange. I've never seen a shiny Skrelp. Oh. Oh, Tiff, I was freaking losing my mind when Timber came on at the wedding this weekend. I was going nuts. I forgot about how much of an absolute banger that song is, but I also forgot about how really horribly inappropriate the lyrics are. Like, if you actually go take the time to listen to Timber, That song could not be made in 2022 or else Pitbull would be arrested and hanging out with Mr. William Cosby. It was bad. It was bad, especially because it was right in the middle of like Kesha's stuff. You know, her like her stuff. Oh God, yeah, Tiff, I'm telling you, it's horrible. It's horrible. One of the lines is slicker than an oil spill. She says she won't, but I bet she will. I mean, come on, Mr. Pitbull. Come on, Mr. Pitbull. Yikes, big yikes, big yikes. Literally every time that song comes on though, it just takes me right back to college. I just dive right back to college. We used to, so we had, when I was in college, my first 2 years I lived in the dorms and that was a ton of fun. But my last 2 years I lived with 4 of my best friends in a house and it was just the best time. But we had a full upstairs. No, I didn't hear Brittany's audio. We had a full upstairs that was 30 foot wide by like 16 feet, or 30 foot long by 16 feet wide. And then there were like 2 like attic closets. And then we had the main level, which was just all of our different rooms, kitchen, that sort of thing. And then we had the basement, which is huge. It was the entire floor plan, but it was unfinished. But there were a couple walls, that sort of thing. And so we would turn all the lights off in the entire house, turn our speakers as loud as they can go, and then we would play we'd play Timber, we'd play Beautiful People by Marilyn Manson, we would play Dragula by Rob Zombie, we'd play like this random playlist of like loud music, and then we'd play a full game of hide and seek. It was pretty awesome. It was one of my favorite parts of college, was playing random games of hide and seek, and it got aggressive. Like there were times that we could not see anything because we would take flashlights and we'd put napkins over them, and then we would put rubber bands over the napkins, so like you barely got any light. It was a blast. Shido, enjoy the lurk. Please enjoy the lurk. Great time. DPD, you are after the DPD for saying basement. What's wrong with basement? What's wrong with basement? It only takes 2 wipes to realize you only needed 3. It only takes 3 wipes to realize you only needed 2 wipes. Shedinja, always coming in with the honesty, always coming in with the magic, coming in with the words of truth. 90%, Fryer, that's pretty decent. And it was so fun. Tiff, I'm serious. It was like, we would invite our friends over. We'd have 10 to 12 people just playing hide and seek in our house. And like, the best hiding spot I ever found was the owner of the home. They left their wedding dress there. And they, it had like one of those things where like it was like a box, but the wedding dress hung in it, but the wedding dress wasn't in it. It was just the box, or like I don't know what it is, but it's a square thing and it hangs on a curtain. So I actually hid in that for an hour. I was hidden in one of those. Nobody found me for an hour. It was amazing. I really need the Evo trade for the shiny charm. Cannon, I'm sure you'll find somebody, man. I try not to do trades in my chat, but you know, just post in the Discord. Somebody will eventually get back to you. I promise you, dude. It's funny how that song, I Hear Your Heartbeat to Be the Drum, broke colleges everywhere. I know, with like the door and the guy, there was one guy in it that does like a massive donkey kick. It was hilarious. Seriously, so funny. Die Young. Kesha had some freaking slap shows of songs though. Swear to God. TikTok. Die Young. Timber. Actually, Kesha has an awesome country song, believe it or not. I don't know if anybody listens to to that country and western music, but if you do listen to that country and western music, Kesha has a song and it is spectacular. Okay, onto that Lotad. We haven't had a perfect for a while. Kind of bummed about that. I was expecting to get way more. And to ask you, did you hear Ozzy's new song with Jeff Beck? No, I have not. But that will definitely be on the running playlist tomorrow. Is it good? I'm assuming it's good. I've been playing Pokemon Shield and I have a Rapid Strike Urshifu before I beat in the first gym. I know, man. Isn't it so awesome? I absolutely loved when you have the DLCs. Okay, that's awesome. Tiff, I'm going to listen to it as soon as I go on my run tomorrow morning. One time right as I joined a stream, the stream got a shiny legendary, still makes me happy to this day. That is beautiful. That's kismet. It's Kismet. Please listen to it. I definitely will. I'm all about Ozzy. I saw that he wants to move back to the UK. I always say I'll believe it when I see it. When celebrities say, well, I'm going to leave the US and go back to the UK, because it's like, yeah, good luck with all your tax shelters and all the rules that you've broken when it comes to actually having your money handled responsibly. That the US just kind of says, meh, whatever. Good luck. They never leave. They never leave. None of them. Except me. I left. I have all my money held up in tax shelters, and I said, I'll take the risk. The Canadian government's not going to go after my tax-sheltered money. Just kidding. The only tax shelter that I have is a piggy bank. Patient number 9. Okay. That's easy. I'm gonna BRB. Don't get shiny Lotad without me. I will do everything I can not to. Not sure if anyone's heard of them, but so far so good. Have made some good songs. They made the Incredibox, and their songs are based on the game. Oh, that's interesting. Did you, Shininja, have you ever listened to Coheed and Cambria? You ever listen to that band? Probably their most well-known song is "Welcome Home." I think it was on the original Rock Band. So Coheed and Cambria, all of their albums are based on graphic novels. So like there's a graphic novel series that the lead singer wrote, and the songs on that are kind of like they follow the comic book, they follow the graphic novels and the story of that. So if you ever listen to music, there's also a corresponding graphic novel for it. Kind of neat. Okay, so I've hatched 90, 100, so we should be at 340. Okay, we're in a good spot. Counting correctly. Count Chocula. Count Choculitis. Call 911, but not for me, for you. Isn't that a meme, or is that from a movie? Well, I really listen to video game OSTs. Well, if you're looking for some video game OSTs, if you have not listened to the Stardew Valley OST, you're not listening to the greatest of all time. Last of Us also had a great soundtrack. Movie soundtracks are good too. That's real good listening. I made my team for the replay of S.H.I.E.L.D. Fletchinder, Venusaur, Rabombi, Magnezone, Zorua, and Rapid Psych or Shifu. You're not going to struggle at any gym. I mean, I just, as soon as I got the, all Pokemon will obey you, like, the rest of the game was just a nothingness, because I have so many level 100s from my previous playthrough. Yeah, you're not going to struggle at all, man. You'll blast through the game. For any streamers who are in the chat right now, anybody who streams, it is currently $30 off of Streamlabs Prime if you use Streamlabs Desktop as a Labor Day sale, which is a pretty good deal. So if you're interested in getting Streamlabs Prime, now is the time to do it, without a doubt. You can multi-stream, which means to Twitch, to YouTube, to TikTok, to all the things. Prime would be worth it for anybody who streams. There's a game called Death's Door, maybe the same people who made that Cult of the Lamb game, and oh my god, Death's Door OST is phenomenal. That's sweet, man. I listen to too much pop punk to listen to video game OSTs. Yeah, Tiff, yeah, it's on sale till Monday. I think you have to buy the full year, which ends up being like 120, but 30 bucks off gets you 190, which is, or 30 bucks off gets it down to 90, which is totally worth it. Yeah, Streamlabs Prime is totally worth it. Finally done with part 1 of Battle of Champions Ballad. Nice, man. And Tiff, Streamlabs Prime also gives you access to their awesome support team, which will allow you to do some really good diagnostics if you ever have issues or just want to try and up your settings a bit better. Really good. So all these games that you talk about, Shedinja, like I've never heard of any of them. Like Death's Door, I haven't heard of. Cult of the Lamb, I haven't heard of. And then No Straight Roads, I've never heard of either. So where are these on? Like, where do you play these? Am I trying to say something about your settings? Have you ever made a cake? Have you ever made a cake? Like you've made a box mix Betty Crocker cake and you're like, dang, this is pretty good. And I like it a lot, but I wonder if there's a way that I could make like a homemade cake that's way better. That's kind of the difference that I found after I talked to support and before. I thought my settings were really good, and I thought that it was really driving things home. And you might already have them configured exactly, but like what they did was actually configure it for my computer and my internet speed so that it was outputting exactly what it should be. You don't like cake. Okay, well, this analogy's dead. But seriously, like, their support team really, really helped me kind of figure things out. But I personally, when I was watching yours the other day, I didn't see any issues with it at all. I didn't watch the full. I watched about a half hour of it, so I got to go back and kind of check at the end. Because one of the things that I kind of noticed with my cheap-ass capture card that I used to have was audio latency. And it actually happened with my new one, too, but I made a change. So now the audio should be pretty good. What used to happen was after about 30 minutes, an hour, something like that, the sound would get progressively delayed. But I think I've got that figured out now. It's a big challenge, man. Figuring out like how to stream the right way is really difficult. Shido, I like pizza too. Pizza's good. I'm not sure about Cult of the Lamb, but Dust Store and No Straight Roads can both be played on Xbox and Switch. Not sure about PlayStation. You can find them there too. Cool. Love of God, do not play No Straight Roads on the Switch if you can help it. The Switch just drags down the graphics. Gotcha. I should do a Fortnite video. I don't play Fortnite, man. I don't play Fortnite. Fortnite was a lot of fun when it first came out, then it got ruined by a bunch of little kids, and then it got ruined by a bunch of sweats, and then it continued to get ruined by a bunch of sweats. I don't like games where there's just such a sweaty, like, try-hard culture. I like games where you can just relax and enjoy and have a good time and hang with your friends. That's why all games have a cycle. They're great, they're awful, they're great again. Sea of Thieves is a prime example. When it first came out and everyone was figuring it out, it was great. Then a very toxic culture started to happen and it stopped being as great. And now they've put in things in place that can help you not have a toxic experience and the game's great again. Warzone is currently at the peak, where it is not fun for the casual player. No Straight Roads, at one point you destroyed a kid's dream and a kid's piano that was given to her by a dead father. Yes, has some story tits bad guys. Oh, that's kind of cool. The anti-hero. The anti-hero that always has that difficult, that conflicting background that makes you feel things you didn't know you could feel again. Each bad guy has some backstory to them. Like, you knew the kids whose piano you destroyed. Gotcha. It was bad in Season X. If you mean 10, maybe. If you mean X as in just like all seasons, that also could make sense. I don't know, man. Fortnite's just not my thing. Fortnite's not my thing. But I know a lot of people love it, so that's sweet. Like, I like when people enjoy things. It's just not, it's not for Mr. Shinies. Let's see. Oh, man. That's this one. No. Alright. This should bring us to 360. Dang. Yuno's backstory is that her father passed away, leaving her with the piano. Yuno's mother is overbearing, which bleeds through her boss battle. As the battle goes on, the mother becomes the main focus. Oh, cool. The whole paradigm shift. The whole shifterino. Ate Olive Garden yesterday. I'm eating the leftovers of stuffed shells, and it's amazing. Did you get some breadsticks? Did you get some of the soup and the salad? Did you get the whole shebang? Shido, the 7. What are you talking about, the 7? Are you talking about the TV show The Boys? Even the music in Yuno's Battle represents that. Yuno's about classical music and Mo's about EDM. As the fight goes on, the movie becomes more EDM instead of classical. That's cool. I love EDM music, man. EDM music is redundant. I love EDM. That's a lot less. The way Eldegoss keeps flying in, and sometimes I think that I'm not playing Sword and Shield. I'm playing Legends, and so I hear like the cry that Eldegoss makes, and I'm like, oh, shiny, but it's not. It's just Eldegoss being Eldegoss. Being sassy. Want her moment on camera. What's up, little Lotad? Go tell your shiny cousin that we want to see him. See you, Cat Squad. $360 eggs down with another 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180 to go. Another 180 eggs to go. We are crushing it. Absolutely crushing it. Feeling good. The shiny nose just gave us PTSD. Anytime we hear a jingle, we hunt. No kidding. You got DJ Subatomic Supernova, Sayu, Yinu, Tenten, Eve, and Tatiana. Why not? We'll just run into it. Goodbye, Eldegoss. It was nice seeing you. Alright, here we go. On to number 361. Let's boogie, let's boogie. From Funk House to Side Up, except Tatiana, who plays orchestral rock. Eldegoss is getting too needy with the camera. I know. I know. Attention-seeking balloon thing. ATSB. No, ASBT. ASBT. Asbut. Do. I'm not bothering with all this talk about the game. No, man, it's not a bother. I just don't know. I don't know the game. So I don't know. I don't always know how to respond just because I'm not familiar with it. But if I take a look at it, it's a different story. Oh my goodness, General Kenobi, you are here. Hi, Bella. How are things? How's life? How's the world? How's everything over on the other side of the pond? What is going on? How are you? That's what I'm getting at here is how are you? General Kenobi. What year is it from, Shedinja? It's going. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I am finally done traveling for the foreseeable future. I have about 6 weeks where I do not have to get into a car to travel any further than like the grocery store or the bowling alley, which is very nice. I'm looking forward to it. Let's see, I left on Thursday and I got back yesterday. So in a less than 48-hour period, I drove 16 hours. So I'm just really happy to not have to do that anymore. Happy to be able to spend some time on stream, hanging out with the peoples, hanging out, trying to catch some Lotades, and just relaxing. But it's going good. It's going good. August 25th, 2020. Giraffei? I don't even know how to pronounce it. Is it Giraffei? Giraffei? Yeah, it's a cool Pokemon. It's really cool. It's a, but I'm not going to try and change your mind, but I will say one thing. Pokemon and their marketing ploys. Graphii. That's perfect. Graphii. Probably Graph. Pokemon and its marketing ploys are pretty... They used to be really subtle, and now they're just in your face. They're just right there. They're just right smack dab. Fido's gonna sell so many plushies. Lechonk is gonna sell so many plushies. Like, they're not creating Pokemon to be creative anymore. They're creating what's gonna sell merchandise. And you know you're gonna buy a Graphii thing. You know you're gonna buy a Lechonk thing. You know you're gonna buy a Fido thing. They know what they're doing. At least the ones that they release early. It's not going to be the case for every Pokemon in the game. That could be, but like it's the same that they've done with all of the games. As soon as something comes out and they start to leak and release, it's always the cute ones. It's always the cute ones. We're going to thumbnail for Masuda Hunt. I don't know if I want to pick a Skrelp in the silhouette or just the silhouette. I would just do the silhouette. I think that's cool. I wish I was more talented with, how many am I missing? Okay, I gotta update this. Just gotta go to 370 next time. Saw Bidoof, and they went, what if we made some cute Pokemon? It's all about the marketing. I'm telling you, that is what it is. That's 100% what it is. Creators No Straight Roads are really caring about the game, even going all the way to completely remake their soundtracks to match Christmas vibe when Christmas rolled around. Shininja, I'm telling you, if you have not played Stardew, it's time that you play Stardew. Hi, Rosie. Oh, my goodness. Bella and Rosie are here. My heart has exploded into a amount of pieces that I simply cannot even handle. That's where we're at in life right now. Is the amount of pieces my heart just blew into. It's unfathomable. Tiff, yeah, I would just do the silhouette. I think that would be way slicker. You could even have Paula Deen riding it if you wanted to. I love it when all my beans are in one basket. Is that a thing? Beans in a basket? Oh, now I just need Sunny. If Sunny's here, it's the trifecta. Beans and eggs. It's a English breakfast, just happening right before our eyes. Rosie, how are you? How are things going for you today? Sometimes I realize, like, when I'm watching on camera, whenever I take a drink, you guys always just get a beautiful side profile. So now I'm super self-conscious about making sure my beard line is just perfect. You're doing goof equal D. Well, I'll have to check the math, but I've heard rumors that goof equals D, but I cannot confirm nor deny the status of goof. Well, I'm glad that you're doing what I'm assuming is meant to be good, but I'm gonna go with goofed instead. Maths with Rosie. Can I show you what I mean? Yeah, for sure. Send it to me in Discord. Just let me know when you sent it and I'll take a look. I have my Discord notifications turned off, but I'll just go look as soon as it's over there. I can't believe that there have been no 6 IVs in like a lot, like 100 eggs. We got like 2 in the first like 30. It's your birthday tomorrow. Oh, that's exciting. Is Labor Day a thing in, is Labor Day a thing over across the other side of the world? Brooke, I swore that said I'm pooping in and out, which is like a very strange way to poop, but no worries, of course. You know what I say about my streams. Life should take precedence. Come here when you can, come hang out, and make sure that when you're pooping, it's not always just going out. Make sure it's also going in. Yeah, do the first one, Tiff. I was wrong. I was wrong by a lot. Do the first one, no questions asked. Way better. Way better. That's such a cool thumbnail. Yeah. 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 That's sweet. That's very well done. One thing that you can do, I don't know if you know how to do this in Canva, but I've been hooked on it, is adding like the white, like, outline to things. You know how, like, you see some people will, like, take a picture of themselves, or they'll have something and they have, like, a thick white outline around them. I learned how to do that in Canva, and I've been doing that because I think it really makes, like, it makes your outlines and stuff stand out. Like, it makes your sprites, or whatever you want to call them, actually, like, really pop. So I don't know if that would be something that you'd want to do, but Canva makes it super easy, and I just think it's an awesome effect. Yeah, the white outline. Yeah, I think that it's a really, really solid thing. Christmas is a holiday that, when worded different, sounds creepy. A fat man breaks into your house to bring presents. Honestly, anytime someone wants to break in my house and bring presents, I don't care about their weight. Mr. Starjam, is it that he's fat? Is that what you don't like about Santa? Time to murder the Pokemon in the grass gym. Get him gone. Get him out of here. Murder him. Kill him. Do it. Shoot him a little bit. Get him in the boat. I like doing this subtle black outlines automatic telemachine. That's good. I don't know why you're all about putting black outlines on banking machines, but I'm there for it. You love Santa. Well, why don't you marry Santa then, if you love him so much? I'm being sassy. I'm being a sassy little sassafras. I made a Pokemon for my music region, and it's brilliant. What does that mean? Astral. Asterd. Named after a Greek goddess. Are you sure it's not Astrid? She said Asterd. At my buddy's wedding this weekend, the parents walked down, so like the mother of the groom walked down with the groom, and then the mother of the bride walked down with the bride's brother, and then the groomsmen walked in, and when the groomsmen started walking in, it was a string quartet version of Never Gonna Give You Up. So along with my parents, Mrs. Shiny's, my sister, my brother-in-law, and then my best friends, no one else knew what was going on, but we all knew that we were getting rickrolled, and it was absolutely brilliant. One of the highlights of the wedding. We are no strangers to love. You know the rules. So do I. Just make the cry a reverse instrumental, Never Gonna Give You Up. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. I bet you could totally do it too. Speed it up a bit, reverse it. Change the pitch an octave or two lower. Crushed it. Not only is it a good song, Rick Astley's a dope guy. I think people gotta give Rick Astley all the love that he deserves. The guy's just awesome. I think that Score Bunny at 391 is gonna get beat. I just have a feeling this is gonna be my longest Masuda hunt. $27 likes, holy crap, thank you everybody. Sometimes I forget to look at the likes. That's amazing. Just hope that shiny Lotad is never going to give you up. Devious, welcome back, my dude. Plays a certain tune in unexpected places to confuse and trick people. It gains self-satisfaction when it has fully confused people. Send it to Puffin. You'll be the Dex boss. Devious, the one who went even longer on the Dialga hunt than you. Not by much, though, right? Wasn't it pretty close? You both got your booty kicked by the blue time dragon. Or 13,134. That's crazy. 35, and then Bella, what did you get? 2K. Okay, about 2K more. Gotcha. Wow. That's wild. That's wild. God of Zay, welcome back. Welcome back. What do we got? There's deer in your backyard. Do you hunt? Or are you just observing? I just have skunks in my backyard. Skunks and homeless people. A death metal shark because there's rumor that death metal attracts sharks. I don't think that's a rumor. I think that's fact. I think it's factual information that death metal attracts sharks. Do you know in Australia, deers and kangaroos are basically equivalent? Like kangaroos to them are like deer to us. Okay, here we go. If this egg is not the shiny, then we have officially gone over our score bunny. And in other news, we are at 31 likes, which means that today's minigame has in fact been unlocked. Thank you everybody for the 31 likes. I'm sure that this will be a crowd-pleasing degree of information to hear, but we will, in fact, be playing the fan favorite today. A little bit of the quest. We'll play it at the end of the stream. We'll probably start drawing for who we are going to be... Who's going to be taking on Brock will probably be decided, I don't know, 45 minutes from now. No, maybe a little longer. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's pin a new like goal. We got a like goal of 40 coming. Let's update our eggs. Right now, this is going to bring us to 390, which means if this is not the shiny, it looks like, ladies and gentlemen, this is officially my longest Masuda hunt yet. Right now, my longest Masuda hunt. Very exciting. Now, technically, I did hatch an egg that wasn't a Lotad, so in theory, this could make it the longest hunt yet. There we go. We are officially over the score bunny, and we are more than doubled the Rockruff. But we are still under odds, so always got to have some hope here. It is my longest Masuda hunt. I will say that much. It is my longest Masuda hunt. Not my longest ever hunt, but longest Masuda. I've seen some people do Masudas of like 2,000 plus, and that makes me so nervous. Because is a Lotad worth 2,000? I don't know. I just don't know. Hopefully you don't have to find out. Let's see, lots of chat to catch up on. Holy crap. I have an idea for an water starter, rock and rolling water rabbit called Jax, like the name Jax back on Jack Rabbit and Axe, something you use to call a guitar. It's pretty cool. Flute snake. egg. Can I offer you a nice egg in this trying time? I gotta get Ash's Gengar. Bella dropping some egg hype. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, so there's 12 people that are in the stream right now from what I can see. We are going to be playing Kanto Quest a little bit later on today. If you have not played Kanto Quest, it combines elements of Dungeons and Dragons along with elements of Pokemon. So someone will be chosen to go head-to-head against Brock or Misty, depending on how far you made it. I still, unfortunately, don't have Lieutenant Surge ready to go. There's a lot of Pokemon. So just want to make sure everyone's aware. If you want to participate in today's minigame, make sure that you are back here, hanging out, chilling in about 45 minutes, and then we can draw. Actually, that might not be the right timing. We'll figure out the timing here in a bit. Sable Emperor, thank you so much for jumping in and dropping a like and saying hi. I hope you have a fantastic day, my dude. Thank you for, thanks for the likes and for the support. I'll talk to you again soon. See you later, dude. $3.95. Okay. Lotad. Friar Media coming in with 23% of that shiny luck. Can Devious get more? I think so. I'm making a fake Mon region that's all about dimension hopping. My favorite is Porygon Gamma, which basically going into that dimension overflows with corrupted data. One time I submitted... Oh, I can't tell you guys this story. There's too many people who are like in high school. You know what, I'm going to tell you. It's a bad idea, but you know what? You can make those decisions for yourself. So I had this teacher and we had to submit our files through like an online file submission thing, and it was all done through Microsoft Word. So we'd create, like if I had to write a paper, I'd write the paper in Microsoft Word, and then I would send it over through the thing, whatever, to my teacher. Now, the thing is here, when a teacher asks you to submit an assignment, there is a 0% chance that that teacher is going to look at it the day that you have to turn it in. Even though it's due that day, your teacher's not going to grade it, no matter what they say. They absolutely are not. And so what I would do is I would run my Word docs. If I didn't get it done in time, I'd run it through a document corruptor. So like, let's say that it was due on like the 1st, and the 1st rolls around and I'm like, I don't have this paper done. I would type like a sentence or two, and then I would run it through a Microsoft Word document corruptor. And then when the teacher would open up the file, it would say, hey, this file is corrupted, you cannot open it. And then they would reach out to me and they'd be like, hey, I went to open your paper and the file was corrupted. Can you send me another copy of it? And at that point, it's usually like a week or so later. So I bought myself an extra week to work on my paper. Even though it was submitted at the right due date, I didn't finish it. That's the goal. Yeah, that's exactly it, Rosie. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, Dan Johnson is dropping shiny luck. Dan Johnson was married this weekend. Can we give Dan Johnson a little bit of congratulations and a little bit of hype? Let's give Dan Johnson some of that welcome to the married life hype, everybody. Come on now. Come on now. Let's all celebrate Dan. I want to see it in the chat. I want to see it. I want to see it. Anybody who's in here, anyone who's lurking, time to come out of your lurk and you got a congrats. Congrats, our best mod out here, Dan Johnson. Oh, and Caitlin Pizarchik is here. Hi, Caitlin Pizarchik. Welcome to the stream. Stranger and friend of the stream, Caitlin Pizarchik. No affiliation to anyone else in the stream at all. The wedding was a blast. I had a ton of fun. And I cannot wait for you to develop the, whatever they call them. Are they disposable? I can't wait for you to develop the disposable cameras that you decided to put at our table. Very dangerous idea, but I cannot wait for you to see what happened. It was brilliant. A great idea. I'm so happy that you did that. Ah, very happy. Let's see. Devious gave 4%. That's pretty hot garbage. What did Dan Johnson come out here with? 44%? That's a little better. A little better. Anyone dance when the teacher put on Bill Nye the Silent... Who didn't dance when Bill Nye the Science Guy theme song came on? I was trying to convince Dan at his wedding he should have had his first dance to the Bill Nye the Science Guy theme song. Everybody trying to outdo one another with the shiny luck. You love to see it. Bella with the 81. I think that's the current high. I think 81 is top tier. Top dog. Bill Nye the Science Guy is not a real scientist, but he is pretty cool. Fake news. Yeah, I think there's like a timer or a delay on the shiny luck, so like people can't spam it. I don't know how long it is. I think I still have the most with 90. Someone could get the 100 though. I don't think I've ever seen anyone get over 90. And I don't know why. I have it set up to go to 101. All right, 401 eggs are hatcherood. Actually, 406 are hatcherood. Okay, on to the next one. %, coming in strong. 31%. Yeah, you do. You got to be 1 in 100, really. I do get a shiny like almost every day. Depending on what game you're playing, it's very easy to get a shiny every day. Sometimes it's a lot harder though. Pokemon Go, I've had really good shiny luck lately. I've gotten a Seedot, a Bronzor, and a Galarian Stunfisk all in the last week. Freyr, you're still going for that Combi? Oh my god. That is brutal. That's been a grind for you. That's over a month now at least. $700. Well, 700 in Legends Arceus is just barely over odds, so you can keep going. You'll get it. Now that I finished the Dialga, I would say just like bide your time and wait for whatever Scarlet and Violet comes out with. Give yourself a couple months off. Refresh the brain. I have all of the shinies in this redone. Or not redone, but re-available. So I could do any of the static encounters here in not that long if I wanted to. They're all ready. Not even going to Dynamax. That's how easy of a pushover Milo is. Yeah, I would not Dynamax. I never Dynamax in battles. I just want to get it done. So sad because on the TikTok the other day, someone got a shiny Combi on Pokemon Go and it was male. Oh... But that's not bad. You should have been more sad if they got it and it was female, because that's really what you need. Absolute mouth breather use max overgrowth on Fletchinder, fire flying type. Listen, I don't know how half these people in the gym circuit ended up becoming gym leaders. A freaking amateur hour. Male Combi needs to evolve to a friendly honeybee. That's what I'm saying. Like, male Combi can't evolve and be a Vespa King. Come on. This is going to be a lot of eggs. Then I'm going to have to go get more. Somebody suggested something called Wasprints. Oh, that's not bad. It's a cool idea. Should turn into like a worker bee, like with a hard hat. Like in the Bee movie. You like jazz? 5 females in a row. any of them with 6 IVs. No, only 2 6 IVs today. I cannot believe it. I was expecting to have way more. It's no, it might be 1 in 96 odds, in which case we're pretty lucky with what we've gotten already. Sure, somebody says, when I was making the music region, my original starter were to give regional forms of Chestnut, Cinderace, and Primarina. Well, why did you not? All done, sent you the finished product, now you can chill. Let's go check this bad boy out. I like that. I like the sparkles in the background. I like your font. I like the color gradient. That is beautiful. That's light, playful, fun. I'm all about it. That's really well done, Tiff. I like that so much. That's going to be awesome. You know that scientists tried to fuse dangerous bee that produces a lot of honey with a friendly bee? Plot twist, it made an even more dangerous bee. Here, I'm gonna spoil the plot of everything. Anytime a scientist tries to take something that's semi-peaceful and make it even more peaceful, it ends up becoming dangerous. That's science. You ever seen the movie Jurassic Park? That amber was doing nothing. It was just chilling, and then they turned it into freaking dinosaurs, and then everybody had to run. They were so majestic and beautiful, then you had to run. That's the entire plot of Jurassic Park. Wow, look at these things. They're gorgeous. Grab the gun. Let's get out of here. They're going to kill us. That's it. That's it. Humans just don't play God. Just let things be dead. That's why, like, with this whole polar bear going goodbye thing, just let them cruise. Just let the polar bears go to the North Pole with Santa Claus and some Coke. Let's stop trying to save them, because this is a lie. This is a total joke. I'm just kidding. I just wanted to make a polar bear reference going to the North Pole. But, like, let's not try and bring them back if they die. Like the dodo bird, right? Like, just let the dodo bird go. It's good. We don't need the dodo bird. Unless they taste really good, in which case bring them back, because I would love to eat a dodo bird. That's the thing. I don't even know if polar bears taste good. I'm assuming not. I'm assuming they taste like Coke. Don't forget about the stupid decisions like running from a T-Rex in heels, or like hiding in a porta potty. Like, what are you thinking? You know, who writes this stuff? Who does it? Who's writing these films? Pretty sure it was Steven Spielberg. Have you seen What We Do in the Shadows? No, but my friend told me that I need to. They watched the first episode and they were like, this show's hilarious. I think he actually said it's the funniest show ever. And I'm like, you've watched one episode, grow up. But, yeah. Huh. I hate when people do that. I'm such a curmudgeon. But I can't stand it when people watch like one episode of a show and they're like, oh my god, this show is the best thing ever. Like, you've watched one episode. What if the next episode is just someone sitting on the toilet for a half hour? I mean, it could be funny, but it could be stupid. You know what I mean? T-Rex in heels. I'd watch a T-Rex in heels. T-Rex are related to chickens, which I think is just always the most ridiculous thing in the world, but... Hey, how would you type the right numbers here, huh? How would you type the right numbers? There we go. Blue Lotad. Send me a gif of one of my favorite lines. I'm all about a line gif. That's good. That's good. A blue boy for my blue Rockruff. Exactly. Does that mean a T-Rex would be poultry? No, I think a T-Rex is still technically a lizard. Or like a reptile. But they are related. T-Rex is related to the chicken. How? I don't know. I don't know. Because it's made by that... I don't even know how to pronounce his name, but the Taito Waikiki, isn't that something like that? Or Wahi Takaka Takiti? Takido? I don't know. I never remember how to pronounce his name, but I like him. He's funny. Does that mean thinking about 7 different Pokedexes from a music region, which is called Moy Sound. Main Landex is a big one with the other 6. So are you just like writing this, or are you actually creating a game? Would that make a chicken a futuristic lizard? Technically, yeah. Technically, it would. Would that make 5 of the shortest exactly would be about 15 each? It seems like the same realm of the IT crowd, but not BBC, more like XXX. Did I ever watch the IT crowd? I don't think I did. Or is it the IT crowd? I always thought it was the IT crowd, which definitely proves I have not watched it. Just writing this, I don't have the talent to make a game. Gotcha, gotcha. I think what we do in the shadows is available on Disney Plus here, if I'm not mistaken. So it's definitely on the list. Right now we're rewatching Arrested Development, which is always good. I'm at 708 for encounters after 500, stop KOing them, just run into them. Yeah, do you have to KO them? I didn't think you had to KO them in Arceus. It's one of the same actors anyways, that's probably why I connect them. Yes, okay, so it's on Hulu. So in Canada, we don't have Hulu, but I think we have what's called Star, which is like the equivalent of Hulu that jumps on in and is on Disney. So Disney owns Star. So like how you would have Disney Plus and Hulu, we have Disney Plus and Star, which has all the Hulu shows. Yeah, Jason Bateman, I'm a huge fan of the Smartless podcast and Ozark, but Smartless is an awesome podcast if you haven't listened to it. It's him, it's Bateman, Will Arnett, and then Sean Hayes from Will and Grace, and it's just really, really good. But yeah, we're watching Arrested Development again. It's been a long time. Speaking of Disney Plus, I just finished the Clone Wars with Rosie. Nice. I just can't get into it. I know people always tell me like finish the first season and then it gets really like easier to watch, but I just haven't I just kind of want to skip it. I need to find either someone to draw the Pokemon I come up with or get good at drawing myself. There's always people on the internet that can draw things. Yeah, Sean Hayes, he's great in it. Sean Hayes is amazing. I actually like him. I don't know who I like more. I think it's weird like realizing that they're just normal people. I love me some Plo Koon. If you can't get into it, just watch the last 4 episodes of season 7. Okay, because I know that's kind of like the Ahsoka arc kind of wraps up, right? I was gonna get Arceus, but decided to wait for Scarlet Violet. Oh, that's right. We talked about that. I think that's a good decision. I do. I finally decided that I am going to be getting Scarlet. I want Scarlet. I do not want Violet. You know who is a normal people that I am in love with? I hope Chris Pratt. I'm learning how to draw Ken Sugimori style. Like Ken, as in Barbie and Ken? Oops, just hit my microphone. That was probably loud. Enjoy it. Keanu Reeves. Yeah, Keanu Reeves is dope. Keanu Reeves, the entire John Wick series, all of it. Just spectacular. Scarlet Violet, I'm guessing, is not going to have the same mechanics as Arceus. I have a feeling they will be two very, very different games. They might take some things from one another, but I'm guessing that they'll be very different. Either that was so quiet or it broke the sound barrier. It's one of the two. There's no in between. He spends his free time with homeless people. That's really nice. I spend my free time with homeless people too, but that's just because I spend my free time running and there are homeless people everywhere. But I'm not as nice about it because I want them to get off the sidewalk when I'm running. 50 million to the graphics team and costume of the Matrix because they said they were the real heroes. I'm sure he is like the type of guy that if you threw up in his car on the way home, he'd be like, "Oh, it's cool, man. I'll clean it up. You just get in there, take care of yourself." And that's a real person. That's the real MVP right there. No more 6 IVs. Let's see. How many have we hatched? 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, 190, 195. Okay. And I had 240. Okay, we're crushing it. I'm remembering to do my counters. This is good. This is real good. Right. He's the kind of guy that would hold your hair back. That's it. And then as soon as you are laying on the floor, he'd bring in a piece of toast and say, "Eat this. I'm going to go get you some McDonald's." And you say, "I don't want McDonald's." And then by the time you get back, you're like, "McDonald's is everything that I want." That's Keanu Reeves. If I get Comey, I want to go for Masuda Shiny Rapidash. Would be cool. You might as well. Honestly, the odds are the same. You might as well go for the Alpha Rapid. Oh, wait, you don't have Arceus. What am I talking about? Do it. Do it. Do it. Get that Ponyta. Get the Ponyta. Wish I could tell him how much I love him. What if he was lurking right now and he just knows? Right? What if Keanu Reeves was lurking in this stream and he's just watching and like, "Tiff, I love you too. This is great." I need to figure out dinner. I am having a chicken and corn chowder for dinner tonight. Smash Bros. Main, Link. Link. Lincoln. Mr. Lincoln. Do it. Come on over. We have 8 ears of corn. We have chicken thighs. We got all the good things. Dive on in. Chowder. Chowder is so much more fun to say, though, if you say it like you're from North Boston. Like, "Come and get some of this corn chowder. Let's get some chowder." No, it's just thick soup. It's like stew. Chowder and stew. The same thing. Get yourself a bowl of stew. Some beef chowder. Chowder. Who wants chowder? God, Family Guy. I am about halfway through season 3 of Family Guy. Rewatching it for the 100th time. I will bring over R.I.P. Peaches. R.I.P. Peaches? Don't kill Peaches. No, I'm just kidding. I know you mean Ripe. Dipe! You'll get there eventually. Do it. I haven't actually seen Peaches, but my garbage was torn open and knocked over this morning, which typically means Peaches was hungry. Ooh, Brilliant Aura, but it just is... Oh, no, there it is. Okay, let's see. I'm always checking them. Always check the Brilliant Aura. No Swirlix. Still worth it. I'm glad I did it. See you again. What's up, Storm? I hear that there's a storm coming. Do you feel that? Hey, Cam, how's it going? Happy Sunday before Labor Day with a U. Feed Peaches or face the stinky wrath. I'm telling you. What's up, Sax? You got me good with your Shinies Reacts video a few days ago. I expect you to watch a chem clip or something. I've had several different people tell me that. But honestly, I just thought it was... I had this idea. I was in the shower and I'm like, it'd be really fun if I reacted to my own... If I reacted to my own reaction. And so that's what I did. And I analyzed all the things that I do poorly as a streamer. Honestly, it's a win-win. It's everything that you ever dream of. Is there a Brilliant Aura and Shining Jingle? No, there's just... Oh. No! What, Tiff? I don't know why you get timed out. What does your message even say? I changed it so that the amount of emojis and symbols you can use is like 40, yet somehow you still get... Sax, you're gonna be gone too. It's gonna happen. What's up, JK Street? How we doing? Yeah, get out of here, Nightbot. Get out of here. Brooke, your cake setup must be like the equivalent of my bread setup. The amount of stuff, Mrs. Shinies always tells me that we need to have a second kitchen just for my bread stuff, which is true. The Brilliant Orin, Sword Shield, the Shining Jingle, and Legends Arceus. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, there's no jingle. Can you ban Nightbot from stream, or is that not possible? I can just remove Nightbot as a mod, but Nightbot typically does more harm, or does more harm. Typically does more good than it does harm, so I usually leave him around. But yeah, I can just remove him as a mod at any time. Sax, I'm pretty sure I have you to thank for my Masuda hunts. I don't know where Hefty said that I was getting my Ditto from, but I have a theory. I have a theory. Hope they combine both in Scarlet Violet. I'm kind of on the only... Okay, so JK, I've thought about this a lot. The only thing that I really hope is that if they keep the jingle, like the chime and overworld shinies, they need to keep the odds where they cannot be changed. The odds need to always be 1 in 4096. It's just there's so many shinies. Joss, thank you so much. Yeah, we're cruising real close to that 400 number, so I'm very excited. We'll see if we can get it, and then only onwards and upwards to 500 after that. Kirk, welcome back, my dude. Ooh, baby, ooh, it's Kirk. Look at that Kirk. Here he is. And that's it. Overworld Shiny's bad. I don't want Overworld Shinies in Scarlet Violet. Again, the only way that I want it, it'd be cool if, like, Overworld Shinies only appear after you have the Shiny Charm, but the odds are still very high. Hope Lucario and Garchomp get regional forms in Scarlet and Violet. That'd be sweet, because then maybe they could fix Garchomp Shiny with a regional variant that has different colors. It's a very saucy Kirk song. I want him to take the ooh, baby, ooh, it's Kirk that I just sang like 2 seconds ago, and I want him to do a little guitar jingle for it. On the Masuda thing, I really wasn't into it because I didn't have a foreign Ditto. Now I got one. It's my favorite way to shiny hunt, since I needed to get away from playing too much Pokemon Legends. Yeah, Masuda's been a lot of fun. I've had a ton of fun doing this. This is actually only my 3rd ever Masuda hunt, but it's kind of nice to be able to say, I want to go for this Pokemon, and know that you have relatively decent odds. And it's great for... I found out it's really nice for streaming, too, because I can, like, focus a lot more on the chat and hanging out, as opposed to, you know, kind of going in and out of here and staring at my screen the whole time. But, yeah. Make some chowder. Here, I'll send you the recipe for the corn chowder in Whisk. Chowder. Kirk, no. Kirk, you toning it back would be like, would be like a hot dog without a bun. You don't have to tone it back. How do I have so many boxes? If you have at least, I think it's at least 1 Pokemon in every box, the next time you go back to your PC, I think you get another one, or another 8. And it's up to 32. So I think you have 32 total boxes that you can get in Pokemon Home, and then or Pokemon Sword and Shield, and then I put a ton in Pokemon Home. I have like a ton of them. So Kirk's a wiener if he tones it back. Yeah. He's a wiener if he tones it back. He doesn't want to be a wiener. Who wants to be a wiener? Just dropping in for my like and say what's up. What's up, Adcock? What I was going to tell you earlier, what I said that I've been meaning to text you guys, is I don't think Sam realizes that he's been paying for a Minecraft server for like the last 6 months, so we should think about maybe playing that. Already home, late night and long morning. Yeah, man. Yeah, late night on Friday, and then a relatively early morning, but a long day yesterday, so... I'm already back home. I'm done. No more travels. That's it. We're done. We're here. Weenie Hut Jr. You're actually looking for that. It's Weenie Hut General. Yeah, but I'll talk to Sam. I might be able to play video games a little later tonight, but I am going mini golfing. at some point this evening, so it'll probably be a little later start. What's my favorite roller coaster? My favorite roller coaster is... Oh, man, that's a great question. I want to say Rock and Roller Coaster at Disney World just because I think it's a really cool concept and that initial, like, takeoff is awesome. But I recently rode one at Canada's Wonderland. That was amazing. It went 90-degree drop, and they held you there for 3 seconds. I don't remember the name of it. That was a really good one. There's some awesome, awesome roller coasters, though. Six Flags Great America in Chicago has some really good ones, too, though. There's a Superman one where you're actually laying on your stomach, and that one's a ton of fun. Let's see. Sometimes I said things that sounded bad. Still sorry about that, Joss. We need mass release mechanics. I hate going through my box and releasing hatch Pokemon one by one. Honestly, like, I know that it kind of sucks that there's not mass release functionality built into, like, Sword and Shield, but if you have Pokemon Home, it's so easy. You just connect to the game, and you can release 100 at a time, save, and come back in and release another 100. It's really not too bad. It's unfortunate that it's, like, a separate product to do it, but it is totally doable. Mine is the Smiler. What is the Smiler? Guess who got Dr. Mario? I'm gonna guess it's you, Shedinja, but if it's not, then I don't know how on God's green earth I could ever guess that. I don't know why it's limited to 100 at a time. I don't know either. But what I did, or I learned that you can do is instead of doing like a box view, you could do like a full layout view, so you don't actually have to do like 30 and then go to the next box, do 30, next box 30, next box 10. You can actually do like the entire thing, which is kind of cool. I like that. It's at Alton Towers in the UK. Okay. Oh, you got him in Smash Bros. Gotcha. I thought you meant you got the original Dr. Mario game, which is a fantastic game. But, cool. Good job on the unlock. GG's, as the kids would say. Hello, fellow kids. Two more hours and I don't have to wear the stupid full uniform anymore. That's exciting as heck, Kirk. That's going to be awesome. 14 loops in one ride? Oh, that makes my stomach turn. I love it. Don't get me wrong, I love it. Are you playing Ultimate, Shedinja? I'm guessing Ultimate based on... I'm guessing that's Ultimate. 14 loops. Rick, you've never been on a roller coaster. I know that some people just don't like them. And that's cool. I love the adrenaline, man. I absolutely love it. Like, and it's so funny because I'm a person who's riddled with anxiety about most things. But when it comes to roller coasters, when it comes to like skydiving, when it comes to doing crazy high adrenaline things, I just love it. And I have no idea why, because I literally like am white knuckled when I'm driving because I'm worried about like, oh my God, what happens if I get in an accident, that sort of thing. But yeah, like those like death, quote unquote, death defying, like roller coasters aren't really death defying, but yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of funny. Like, I would think that I'd be terrified of them, but I just love them. I seriously love them so much. I love roller coasters. Don't do spinning things. Yeah, I can't really do the spinning things anymore. I have to take, like, a Gravol or something if I'm going to do them. And that, ever since I went on... So, Disney World has a ride called Mission Space. And Mission Space is, like, it simulates going to... the moon. I think it's like a simulation of going to the moon, and at some point in time you pull like 5.4 vertical G's, and it's all done through spinning. So like you're not actually looking out and seeing the perception of spinning, but you're actually like getting the feeling without seeing, which actually makes it so much worse. So like I did that one time, and since then I have not been able to do spinny rides. It's very, very strange. I used to be able to do them, but roller coasters are different. It's a different like perception as you're going on a roller coaster. Bella never been on a roller coaster. Scary. They can be. Some of the ones where they have like a really big like gimmick to them. There's one at Oh, there's one at Six Flags in Chicago, and I can't think of the name of it, but you're hanging, like the track is in the middle, and then your seats are on the left and right of the track. So you're not actually on a track, your feet are just dangling below. And so like when you do like corkscrews or loops, like you're just like flying with it. It's awesome. I think it's called Top Flight. I think the name of it is Top Flight. It's awesome. One of my favorite roller coasters. So smooth because you have no track. It's just beautiful. My fave I've been on was at Thorpe Park in the UK. It's called Stealth, and there's a speaker that says, "Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines." And then it goes really fast, 205 feet up in the sky. Oh, that sounds like Cedar Point in Ohio has one called Fast Track. No, Dragster. Something great, huge, big thrill dragster or something like that. That thing is freaking awesome. Sax playing Ultimate, nice. Shedinja asks who my main was. So Sax, who's your main in Ultimate? I've never been on a roller coaster that actually did it for me though. Not fast enough. Kirk, I don't know. You should check out. Cedar Point in Ohio if you haven't. That one has some fast roller coasters. We had a Six Flags in New Orleans, but Katrina flooded all. Dang, and they never like rebuilt it or tried to clean it up. It's just gone. Stealth is really cool, but you wait in line for so long and then it's over. Yeah, I mean that's really most roller coasters. They're only ever like 2 to 3 minutes long. Yoshi, nice. I have never been good with Yoshi. Mrs. Shiny's only will play Kirby. Only Kirby. Don't go to Orleans. It's not a great place to be. I loved New Orleans. I had a ton of fun, but I would only go for no more than... I'd only go for no more than 3 or 4 days. Like, it's expensive, and it will steal your soul. But I had a great time. The music was amazing. The food was out of this world good. But it was something else. Loretta's beignets were like the best the best dessert I've ever eaten. And then the Commander's Palace was freaking so tasty. Oh my god. The Commander's Palace food and the service was just unlike anything I've ever experienced before. That was so much fun. 20 seconds long. Oh, it's 20 seconds at most. So it literally is like it shoots you off, goes up, and comes back down, right? No, we didn't go to the Oyster House. We're not big seafood people. So we did not do the Oyster House. Probably should have. We went to, we got po' boys from a couple places that they recommended, or that people recommended. We got beignets from Cafe Du Monde and Cafe Beignet, and then Loretta's as well. Went to the Commander's Palace. Did a lot. Got a muffaletta. Got Sazerac. Got a hurricane at Pat O'Brien's. We did like all the tourist stuff. It was a blast. But yeah. Love my heavies. We should play sometimes. Oh man, it'd be like practice for you. It would actually just be like target practice is what I'm looking for. That's what it would feel like. I love Cafe Du Monde, but it was always super packed. Yeah, we ended up going right when they opened. And we found out very quickly that people don't get up very early. At least not the ones who went to Bourbon Street the night before. So we actually walked right in, got our stuff, but Loretta's, I don't know if you've ever been to Loretta's. I thought it was way better than Cafe Du Monde and way better than Cafe Beignet. Like, they have a praline or praline or praline or praline or praline. They have all of those, however you pronounce it, but it's that stuffed into a beignet, and it was seriously so good. And they have savory beignets, like a fried chicken, a lobster roll. I just loved it. 3 seconds to get all the way to the top. Then a second stop, then it goes really fast. It takes another 3 seconds to get to the start again. Yeah, I've seen. That's exactly. There's one called Top Thrill Dragster is the name of it at Cedar Point in Ohio, and it's the same exact setup. Praline, yeah. See, you say it praline. I say I say praline as well. And then some people say praline. Yeah, see, look at it's a cultural thing. It's all over the place. It's all over the map. And then we went to Louis Armstrong Park, which is really nice. But then we went to that other like massive park that's in New Orleans, and they had this tree, and it was giant. It was this giant oak tree where they hung all of these like wind chimes and things from it, and it was really cool. Because like as the wind would go, it literally sounded like it was making music. It was, I think they called it like the singing tree or something like that. But it was great. Very expensive city though. Not a cheap city to work or vacation or live in, I'm sure. You're from, further down to Bayou then, a little bit more Cajun. You got roots to Nova Scotia if you got that Cajun blood. Humans share 50% of DNA with bananas. I don't know enough about bananas to determine whether or not that's true. Going to Universal Orlando in October, that I'm hyped for. That's going to be awesome, man. The magical wizarding world of Harry Potter is amazing. Absolutely gorgeous. She grew up wearing no shoes. No one down to Bayou wears shoes. Yeah, I don't doubt that. One of my good friends, he's from New Orleans, but he considers himself to be from the Bayou. But I don't think he's from the Bayou. Did I go to the French market? Yeah, we did. We went to the French market pretty much every day. We were there most days of the trip. We stayed about 15 or 20 minute walk from the French Quarter. But yeah. You're way further than New Orleans. So I thought New Orleans was like real south in Louisiana. But I guess maybe it goes deeper. Sorry for Volcano Bay, which is a massive water park there, and I'm going to a massive mountain with water slides going through it. Oh, that's super cool. Are you just doing Orlando, or are you just doing what do they call it? Just doing Universal, or are you also doing some Disney? Goes way deeper. And we are a lot further south than New Orleans, about an hour and a half further south. Oh, okay, gotcha. Dang. I guess I'll have to look at a map. I don't know. I'm just an ignorant northerner. Ignorant Canadian. But yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed New Orleans. No, I'm American with just a touch of the maple. The Louis Armstrong Airport is beautiful, and then the World War II Museum is the coolest thing. I don't know how anyone could ever say bad about that museum. Is that a perfect? No. Loved it. Doing some Disney as well. Nice. That's awesome. Okay, we might as well draw for Kanto Quest. I don't know how many eggs I have left. No, I got about 60 eggs left. We'll do one more box and then we'll draw for Kanto Quest. Kirk, I'm sorry, I still don't have Surge ready to go. Brooke does. Brooke knows my full identity. Could steal it. Could become shinies at any time, really. But Kirk, if you win, I'll let you go again if you want, and then you can get another Pokemon and take on Misty again. Nicholas Michelle Tesla, I don't know how you figured that out. I do. It's true. The Stevens are as even as they possibly could be. The Stevens are even. There's also a water roller coaster at Volcano Bay called the Krakatoa. Krakatoa? I guess it's Krakatoa. Is that cool? That's one of the ones where it has like the jets and it kind of propels you up and down, like that sort of thing. I've been on a couple of those before. They're a ton of fun. Really enjoy those. 2 boxes of eggs left. 480 hatched without a single glimpse of a shiny thus far. Doesn't mean they're not there. It just means they're not there right now. Lotad. A blue Lotad. Bella, maybe today's going to be the day. We're going to be playing here in just a bit. I changed a few of the rules a little bit last time, and I think that they work for the better. But, yeah. Yeah. There's also something called the Serpentine Drop. That's one of the slides where you get in the chamber and the doors close and the floor drops. Okay, so remember how I said that I don't get scared at all of the, or at all of like adrenaline rushy things? That is something that would have me clamoring. That would freak me out so much, but I love the concept of it. I do. I've just grabbed on all the cabinets and baseboards before I start painting. That's the worst part of painting, is the pre-cleaning. I have to clean out all of our kitchen cabinets today because we have a minor mouse issue that we are going to finally remedy by putting in some plastic totes that the mice will not be able to get to the food in, which is unfortunate that we had to do that, but got to clean up all the cabinetry before we actually start to put those things in, which is not always fun, but that's the life of an adult. Sometimes, oh, I swear. My mic cuts out all the time because of the name that I shall not say that Steve Jobs invented to help us with all the things in our daily lives and also record everything we're saying. No home will ever always be mice-free. I know. I know. They're the worst. They're just the worst creatures. I think we've had to throw out like a couple $100 worth of food. Drives me crazy. Just catch and eat them to get back. I could not stomach it. My fragile little heart could not handle eating a mouse. Not because they're cute, they're rodents, but because they're rodents. I just couldn't do it, man. I could not do it. Seen a big old a fat rat one night running in the backyard. My soul left my body. Oh, rats are the worst. Rats are the worst. When I lived in Halifax, so Halifax is a port city. So it's right on the ocean, right on the Atlantic Ocean. Lots of ships coming in and out. There are rats everywhere, everywhere. Like, it's not uncommon to be in a restaurant and you see a rat scurry across the floor. It just, oh, I hate it. I hate it. I hated it. Mice, yeah, mice are everywhere. I mean, it's, again, shipping in harbor cities, like, you're gonna deal with that, but the rats are just, no thank you. No thanks on the rats. It's just small meat, same as squirrel. I know, but I'd rather just eat big meat. Squirrel, there's something about it, it's different. We have a canal right behind our house, so I assume they travel along that. That probably would make sense. Rats are awful. Rats are awful. All right, 300, or I'd rather eat big meat. Me, circa 2022. Can't believe I just said that. Can't believe I just said I'd rather eat big meat. We got them damn swamp rats. Animals are so cool. Some animals are not, though. Some animals are just worthless. There's a handful of animals that are just not worth being on Earth. RIP to me. It's been fun, ladies and gentlemen. I have to go get me some big meat. I'm gonna think of a useless animal. Coyotes. Coyotes are useless animals. That's not a cool animal. That's a waste of an animal. They do nothing. They do nothing good for nothing. That's it. Coyotes control rodents. Barely. Barely. Hyenas. That's true. Coyotes are edible, though. I would not eat one. But they are edible. Let's see, what's another animal that I just can't stand? Oh, the red-winged blackbird. Get out of here. Get out of here with your red wing. Just go be a normal blackbird. No one wants your red wings. I would eat a hyena. I'd eat, I don't know. I'd eat a lot. Red-winged blackbirds, me and my brothers used to shoot and eat. Dude, what didn't you eat? Is there an animal that you will not eat? Like, that's a blackbird. They cannot taste good. There's nothing about that that sounds appealing to me. There's no way that that tastes good. At Orlando, because it's October, there's Halloween Horror Nights. Oh, that's awesome. I love when theme parks do, like, any sort of Halloween horror event. I know Six Flags does Fright Fest. Canada's Wonderland does, like, a Halloween night or something. It's so much fun. That's okay, Tiff. Lurk away. Lurk, 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 lurk. We have 50 eggs left. We're going to play some Kanto quests, and then I'll be wrapping this up. Hopefully there's a raid target that we got. Hopefully someone in the fam goes streaming so I can bring a couple people over and say hello. But if not, I'm going to wrap this up. Might stream a little bit tomorrow. Might not. Haven't decided yet. But whenever I do decide, Tiff, I promise if you're streaming, I will make sure it's timed around that so that I can spend some time there. The red-winged ones I actually would look for because they taste better than the cardinals and sparrows. Oh, Kirk. I love cardinals. Sparrows I don't care about, but don't eat cardinals. They're just such nice birds. God forbid me and Kirk get stranded on an island, he will turn cannibal on me. It's true. I would say no island vacations, only mainland. Only mainland. No forests, no secret getaways in the woods, just... Does anybody... What are the odds for Masuda? Is it 512? I think it's 512. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it's 512. Oh, Kirk. Adventure Scary House and tunnels are the one where you're in the deserted subway tunnels in New York. Oh, I bet they can make that really freaky. The non-deserted subway tunnels are already freaky enough. 512. Okay, awesome. So we're almost at odds then. Getting really close. These next 3 sets will get us to those eggs. Oh, Kirk. Thank you so much for the 35 likes, ladies and gentlemen. That's amazing. Evie, hello, Evie. How are you? I did not get to see the end of your stream, but I hope you got your goldfish. I hope the goldfish is loving its new home in the stream room and just hanging out. And I hope you got some work done on your island today. I was having a blast. Having an absolute blast listening to some of your, some of the Animal Crossing music again. It's been so long. You got Tiff's link. You got it. There we go. I made it Tiff this time because I think it was too confusing. Got the new goldfish. Still don't know what to name it. Name it, I had a goldfish once named Postulio. After, Invader Zim. Invader Zim. Let's see. 500. We are officially at 500 eggs for the Lotad. Evie, I swore I had a command for you. I swear it's there. It should be there. Oh my god, I don't have a command for Evie? What is that? Let's go fix that. Let's go fix that real quick. That's just so ignorant. I'm not even gonna worry about this right now. Okay, we'll worry about this one. I got a command to make. Okay, let's go. Here we go. There we go. All right. Evie now officially has a command. What do I got to all look at? who made Tiff's link? I need to add words. That was your betrothed. Oh no, I made it. We good. We good. We got it. We got it. We got it. Evie's here. You can drop it now. Crushing it. I swore I had one made for you though. I swore I did. Maybe not. But now we do. And that's all that matters. We pushed forward. We persevered. We made it through. And now we're here. You're welcome, Evie. Got it fixed up. Okay. What do we got? 5 more here. I want a red lily pad so bad. I want it. I want my Ludicolo. I want to not have to go get more eggs. The worst part about doing these awesome Masuda hunts is even though they're so much better because I can just sit and chat, just having to gather all the eggs. And I like gathering the eggs in advance as opposed to doing it all at once because it only takes me about, I think I calculated, it only takes me about 100 minutes to get 300 eggs, which is not that bad. A little bit more than an hour and a half. I mean, I can do it while I'm just kind of chilling and watching streams. It's not a big deal. Oh, man. Oh, man, is it ever some work. Have I ever done a wild hunt in Sword Shield? I have not. I have not. I think that's the next thing on the list. I'm trying to go through, like, a checklist of all the things that I haven't done and doing them in, like, order of how much I think I'll hate them. And so wild hunt is on the next order of which I think I'll hate things. But I think it's the next thing. I want to find a place that has like high spawn rate for something that I want. So that I don't have to like really wait all that often. Yeah. Doing a wild hunt in Sword Shield for Inkay. Nice. Nice. I didn't get any in the Pokemon Go special research. Then again, I was on the road, and so it makes sense. Probably shouldn't. Do I have any target in mind? No, I really don't. I don't have anything in specific. There's a couple that I like. But, yeah, nothing yet. Nothing like... Nothing stands out. I'll probably look at some of the spawns in the Crown Tundra and the Isle of Armor because I haven't really looked, I haven't played through those in a long time. So I think that'll probably be the next step. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is my final box of eggs. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to put up a pin message. There's a beach in the Isle of Armor with 100% sandy gas. So that could be a good one. That could be a real good one. So, Kanto Quest is getting pinned. In just a second here, ladies and gentlemen, I'll give you the green light. You can start to go ahead and put in hashtag Kanto Quest for a chance to play. We have not... Okay, so now you should be able to go ahead and drop it in. If you have any desire in playing Kanto Quest, go ahead and drop your hashtag in the chat. Should be working now. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, sweet, 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 sweet. So once we finish this box of eggs, we will draw someone's name. Let's see. Kirk, I think I already told you this, but I do not have Lieutenant Surge ready to go, but that's okay. You can just gather another Pokemon and beat Misty again if you want to. Or we can just get you another Pokemon and then we can have somebody else play. Because I have been slacking and life has been crazy. But I will get Surge. I promise you, I will get it. Well, you might as well get another Pokemon. It can be really helpful. So if you happen to win, we'll at least get you a new Pokemon. Kanto Quest is a combination of Dungeons and Dragons and Pokemon. So you get to go head-to-head against Brock if you haven't played before, or Misty if you've played and won, or Brock if you've played and lost, to try and win a badge. And if you do win the badge, just join the Discord, and you can join the community exclusively set out for Kanto Quest, where you can trade Pokemon with one another, and that sort of thing. It's just a little minigame. something of my own creation. Something fun to do at the end of stream. Usually I stream for a little bit. We do a raid. We play Kanto Quest. And then we do a raid. Something like that. So we'll give everybody an opportunity to put hashtag Kanto Quest if they want, and then we'll draw here in just a bit. And then I probably have to do some cleanup on the screen as I did before. So we'll draw someone, and we'll see. Right now we have 6 people eligible to play. So anybody who's just stopping in, if you have any interest in playing Kanto Quest, which is a combination of Dungeons & Dragons meets the original 8 gym leader quest of the Red, Yellow, and Blue series, please feel free to put hashtag Kanto Quest in the chat, and you will be entered in for a chance to play. We'll draw somebody here in just a bit. Finally, another 6 IV. Okay, perfect. That's beautiful. Let's go ahead and mark this one up. No! Idiot. There we go. That took a long time. Wow. Johto Quest when? Oh man, do you know how much work it is to set up Kanto Quest? Johto Quest will come as soon as Kanto Quest is finished. As soon as somebody beats it. Which could be a while. But I was thinking maybe someday we'll just do a stream where it's just all Kanto Quest. Oh my god, a raid coming in strong right before we Kanto Quested up. Mechanized Maxis raid. Thank you guys so much for stopping on in. What's up, Nuxie? What's up, Dragon Dance? How we doing? I hope that the stream was awesome. Looking for Mr. Maxi himself as soon as he gets in here. Recognize Maxis Raid. What is going on? Moon, what's up? Marissa and Ollie, what's up? Diamond, what's up? Mudkip. And there's the man, the myth, the legend himself, Meta Maxis. What is going on? How are you? Thank you so much for the raid and for stopping in. I don't know. Kirk, I think there's... Oh, awesome. Thank you so much, Brooke. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're in here, if you're chilling, Storm, I'm sorry that you hate raids. I love them. Raids are a beautiful thing. Anybody who's chilling in here who has not given MetaMax some love, please go subscribe. Give a little bit of that beautiful subscribe and like action. Meta, how was the stream today? How'd things go? What's up, Omar? How we doing?
Morning.
Uh-oh, somebody's been infected with the shine flu. Let's have a little day bow bow time. Oh, day bow bow. Oh, yeah. Did I hit 400? Did we do it? Did we make it to 400? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I'm feeling good about it. I think we did. We are at 401. Thank you so much, everybody who just came in here and rated and sub. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Meta. That is absolutely awesome. We will make sure that we pass on the love. Got a shiny Guzzler today. 23 encounters of Dynamax. That is sick. You got that big old Cheeto. You got the big Cheeto. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. Maxwell, thanks so much for stopping on in. Thank you, everybody, for coming in and hanging out. Anybody who subscribed, I appreciate you so, so much, pushing me over that 400 number. What's up, Andreas? Thank you so much for being here. Andreas, another great streamer in the house, everybody. But for all the raiders who are just coming in, we are going to finish this box of Lotads that we have here, which we are getting close to the end. We have just 20 more to go, and then we're going to be playing Kanto Quest. So if anybody is interested in playing Kanto Quest, it is a combination of Dungeons & Dragons meets Pokemon, the original 8 gym leaders, and if you'd like a chance to play, all you have to do is put hashtag Kanto Quest, which you can see in the pin message. And we're going to be drawn here after these 20 eggs, and then someone will get a chance to play that minigame. So if you're at all interested in playing Kanto Quest, please put hashtag Kanto Quest in the chat, and you will be entered to come on in and play. Meanwhile, Ho-Oh is still being a jerk. 311 encounters, and Ho-Oh not shining. Dang, man, that rainbow-feathered, beautiful bird not going for you. When does red plant come from Yoshi Circle? I don't know what that means. Get hat plant, show up. Hat plant. I don't know. I might be missing out on that too. Hey, Matt, I just joined your stream and ended as soon as I saw the link. Thank you so much for coming on in, Michael. Appreciate you being here. Pretty sure Ho has a hate for Maxis. Doesn't want to give him the Gold Phoenix. I know, man. That's brutal. Almost 312 encounters. I don't know why I said almost 312. Like, what a dumb thing to say. 311 is... I could have just said that. That's, like, plenty. But that's okay. Again, anybody who's in here, if you're interested in playing Kanto Quest or want to just hang out and see how it's played, you can just put hashtag... Kanto Quest if you want, or you can just chill. We have currently 7 eligible users, so there is a pretty good chance that anyone who puts a little hashtag Kanto Quest will have a chance to play. And thank you everybody for the 40 likes. That's absolutely amazing. Every other Dynamax adventure you've done is super under odds. Well, you know what? Rainy days. You need some rainy days to love some sunny days. Red Plant. Oh, Red Plant. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. You're talking about the good old Lotad. The red Lotad. No, he doesn't want to show up, man. He wants to just keep hiding. Just wants to be hidden. Wants to stay underwater. Does not want me to get that... does not want me to get that Ludicolo for myself. But that's okay. That's okay. Marissa and Ollie, if you want to play, you're going to want to fix up the hashtag. Make sure that you spell it right, just like what it says in the pinned message, or else it will not enter you. Nightbot is very particular for whatever reason. I always saw it as more chocolate with a mint leaf. I see it as the first in the most beautiful shiny line that exists. And it's not really a shiny line that's beautiful. It's that Ludicolo, man. I mean, come on. Look at that gorgeous pineapple. I want it. Gotta have it. I want it, and I gotta have it. But I think with this, we are officially... Yeah, we're over odds. We are over odds with this one heading up to 530. Yeah, Nightbot's very particular. You got to be real particular with Nightbot. Kanto Quest is a blast, though. Anybody who's on the fence about playing, I'm just telling you, jump on in and play. You can ask anybody. We've had a lot of fun so far. Makes it very easy. You just got to make sure that you're willing to be attentive, pay attention, respond quick, hang out. Other than that, if you can do that, it's a win-win. As soon as these 5 eggs have finished hatching, we will draw who is going to be our Kanto Quester tonight. I use an axe to kill weeds. I'm an American. You know what's up. Can't use some cheese on my keyboard because I don't know why, but can't use it, so I need someone to copy. And all right, here we go. This is egg number 526 that we are about to hatch. 526 coming right here. And it is not my mint chocolate beauty. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. We got time. We got time. I would, but I'm playing Bloons. I'm guessing that's Bloon Tower Defense 6, in which case, great taste. Excellent taste. Oh man, feels so good to be over that 400 number. And now what YouTube's going to do is go through my entire account, look for bots, get rid of them, and then I'll have to hit 400 again like 3 or 4 times. But that's okay. It feels so good. We're closing in on that 500. There you go. Mudkip's got good taste in gaming. Yeah, I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that. All right, what are we looking at? I'm feeling something about it. I feel like we're gonna get it before the end of stream, but that just might be that streamer optimism. That might be that shiny hunter optimism coming through. This could be a marathon hunt. Who knows? Who knows? Bots are a blight on the world in alt accounts. I know, I know. It's gonna bring my numbers way down. I have it on my tablet, although I don't play Bloons Tower Defense much anymore because it can't handle the towers. Ah. Older iPad, newer game. It's a tale as old as time, my friend. All right. He has very, very bad posture. My character's back is going to hurt. All right, here we go. Here we go. We got 10 more eggs. This is egg number 531. And it's, I mean, come on, Lotad's still a good Pokemon. Like, even if it's not shiny, it's still dope. SOS Hunting Cursula. Nice, nice. I saw in Puffin's stream the other day, he finally got his Corsola, and it broke him, and it was beautiful. This reminded me when I went double odds for Roggenrola. Oh, man, I remember watching I Am Ancient go quadruple odds for his Rockruff, and that just broke my soul. So, am I logged in? Yeah, you should be entered from what I can see. Nightbot looks like, yeah, you're entered in. You're good to go. So we'll see. All right, here we go. One more egg, two more eggs in this sequence. I think there's 2 more. And then what we're gonna do is go from the giveaway and see who's going to be eligible to play play some Kanto Quest. We'll see what's up. Found a random shiny Roggenrola without charm. That's good stuff. That's real good stuff. All right, here we go. I just want to make sure I don't think there's any more. Okay, so let's draw. Nightbot, who is going to be playing Kanto Quest today? Our winner is Lotad is the winner. So Lotad, I need a couple things from you. Number 1, I need to know that you're still here and that you are going to be able to pay attention and respond pretty quickly over the next 5 to 10 minutes. If you're good to do that, then you are good to play. Do we have your excitement? Do we have your attention? Are you ready to crush it and potentially beat Brock? Help me evolve Roxanne the Boldore into an amazing Gigalith. Michael, my first ever shiny in any game ever was actually a shiny Gigalith. Or no, it wouldn't have been Boldore. It would or Gigalith. It would have been whatever was in between. So Roggenrola is first. Boldore would have been the one that I got in the den. So Boldore would have been my first ever shiny in any game. And then now it's a Gigalith. And it's such a beautiful shiny, man. It's so beautiful. All right, final 5 eggs, ladies and gentlemen. This will take us all the way to 540 eggs that we would have hatched and still nothing shining. So we are getting as close as we possibly can be. Let me go ahead and crunch some numbers really quick. I always like seeing my odds of my shiny chance calculator. If we are looking at 1 in 5, 12, and we hatched 540 eggs, there is a 65% chance that we would have seen a shiny, but a 35% chance that we would not have. So we still have a ways to go. We still have a lot of potential for us to get this shiny, but we are officially over odds on the Masuda hunt. Athena, what's going on? Thank you so much for jumping on in. Things are good. We are trying to get this beautiful shiny Lotad, but it does not want to come. So we are over odds on this one. We're going to be wrapping things up and playing a little bit of the Kanto Quest here as soon as we finish these eggs, and then it's on to greener pastures, on to me cleaning my kitchen up a bit. That's the plan. So I think I have one more to go. Ladies and gentlemen, will number 540 be it? That's it. I don't have any more to go. So that's what we did. So no shiny Lotad, but we did get yet another 5 IV. So we got 4 5 IVs. So if anybody is looking for a 5 IV Lotad or a 6 IV Lotad that they want to use, I have 3 that I will be trading away to whoever wants them. And I have plenty of 5 IVs. So if you want something like that, yeah, definitely can. Hey, I think you could trade me one of those non-shinies. Thought I had one. I'd like to hunt it off for my stream decks. Yeah, for sure. So if you want a 6 IV, please let me know, and we'll get that coordinated. I have 4 of them ready to go. Any of them, is the hidden ability own tempo? Because if the hidden ability is own tempo, no. But if the hidden ability is either Rain Dish or Swift Swim, then yeah, one of them definitely has it. So I'll just figure it out, but I'll get them all put together and then we'll go from there. But until then, it is time to do some Kanto Quest. So let's go ahead and get that fired up. So a couple different things. I need to change a little bit here. We might have to make some fixes. So we are ready to go on Kanto Quest. Let me just update our gym leader health. This needs to be upped to 41. You're going to be taking on Brock's Onyx at 41, if I could type. So Lotad, a few things are about to happen. So yeah, I don't have own tempo. I don't have an own tempo. I just have the standard one then. Okay, so Lotad, I'm about to make you a moderator. So that's going to be the first thing that we're going to do. And what I need you to do is as soon as you are a mod, which you are officially a mod, please type !starter. !starter is the first thing that you're going to do. This is going to determine who your starting Pokemon is. So let's see what you got here. Go ahead and type in !starter. Okay, let's see. Hopefully you're getting a Squirtle here. All right, your starter is Squirtle, which is going to look real good for you, my friend. Okay, the next thing that I'm going to need you to do here is type in !helper. !helper. Squirtle is a heck of a start, though. You're going to be real happy with that. That should do some absolute work on this Onyx for you. All right, so you have a Squirtle and a Mankey, which is an excellent starting team. Now, the last thing I'll need you to do here is type !shiny. This is the only time in all the history of Kanto Quest that you have a potential to get 2 back-to-back shinies. So type !shiny, and we'll see if you get your shiny Squirtle and your shiny Mankey. The Pokemon is not shiny. You do not have any shinies. Okay, so let's time. Here's how this is going to work. Brock has health of 41, and it has what's called an armor class of 15. What this means is that you're going to be rolling some dice using some Nightbot commands, and you'll need to roll higher than a 15 in order to attack Onyx, and he'll need to roll higher than a certain number to attack your Pokemon. So that's what we're going to do. I'm assuming you want to start out with Squirtle, so that's what I'm going to go ahead and put up here, and we'll just walk through a little bit about what it means to actually play with Squirtle here in just a second. So for your Squirtle has HP of, actually, it's not 10. I need to update that really quick. This must have been from the last time somebody played. You actually have health of 22. So your health is 22, and your AC is 16, which means Onyx has to have 16 points in order to hit you whenever he rolls. You have 2 attacks. You have Bite and you have Bubble. On each one of those, you're going to add 3 to whatever you roll, but Bubble's actually going to do 16 damage to Onyx because it has double damage. So that's basically the only things that you need to worry about. The only other thing is you cannot use an attack more than 2 times in a row. And so that's going to just essentially say, hey, you can only use Bubble, and then you have to use Bite, back and forth, that sort of thing. Onyx has 1 attack. Onyx's 1 attack that he has does 6 damage on a hit, and he adds 2 to every roll. So that's what we're going to be doing. So now, Lotad, the next thing that you need to do here, it's very easy. You're just going to roll attack. So you're going to do !attack, and what it's going to do is roll 2 dice. We'll check them both and see who hits, and if neither of you hit, whoever rolled the highest is going to get the hit. And that just helps the game move a little bit faster. So go ahead and roll !attack, and we'll see what happens. All right, so you rolled an 8, and the gym leader rolled a 1. So even though neither of you hit, you do get to hit because you rolled a little bit higher. So I'm assuming you want to attack with Bubble. Is that true? I'm just going to assume that you do because that's going to deal 16 damage, which is going to instantly knock Onyx down. So Onyx is going to get knocked down from 41 all the way down to 25. That's a huge hit. So you can go ahead and roll !attack whenever you want to. You are ready to go for your next attack. This one will be Bite. This next one will be Bite. All right, so we'll see what happens here. You rolled a 4 and the gym leader rolled a 13. Neither hits, but the gym leader's is higher than yours, so the gym leader's does hit, which is going to bring your health down from 22 all the way down to 16. You can go ahead and roll again whenever you are ready, Lotad. Keep it up. Keep it up. Let's get a little hype in the chat for Lotad. She's crushing it right now. Absolutely crushing it. You rolled a 12 and the gym leader rolled a 13. Okay, so you roll a 12 and you get to add +3 to that roll, and he has 15. So yours hits. The gym leader rolls a 13, but he only gets to add 2 and he does not hit 16. So your damage is going to hit. You're going to knock Onyx down by 4 damage, bringing him down to 21. You can go ahead and roll again whenever you would like. You are ready to roll. We're knocked down to 21. This is a heck of a battle. We're absolutely crushing it. Can you win the Boulder Badge? Let's see what you can get here. What's up, Hefty? How we doing? Hefty, thanks so much for stopping in. You rolled a 10 and the gym leader rolled a 13. Unfortunately, yours does not hit. And the gym leader's does not hit either, but the gym leader rolled higher, which is going to knock you back. You're going to take a little bit of damage here, and this is going to knock you down to 10. Go ahead and roll again whenever you are ready to do so. Go ahead and roll whenever you're ready. Let's see. Exclamation point attack. You rolled a 10. Gym leader rolled a 5. Neither hits, but yours does hit because you are higher, and that's going to be a bubble attack for a beautiful 16, bringing Onyx down to just a measly 5. Lotad, you are absolutely crushing it. You are just one hit away from knocking this bad boy out. One bubble away. A bite's not quite going to do it. All right, go ahead and roll for attack again whenever you're ready. Finally upgraded my Pokemon home to the premium plan so I can transfer all those PLA shinies. That's a good way to do it. It's a good way to do it. Try not to type too much during Conquest. No, be my guest. Don't worry about it. I can still always see what's going on. Lotad, you rolled a 20 and the gym leader rolled a 6. When you roll a 20, that's called a natural roll, which means that no matter what, you do double damage. Ladies and gentlemen, let us give it up for Lotad because she just successfully took out Onyx and officially has herself a Boulder Badge. Now, Lotad, I'm pretty sure that you're a part of the Discord, but if you're not, please join. If not, just ping me, just mention me in general, and I will add you to the Kanto Quest channel in the Discord so that you can go ahead and start to get your badges. And if you want to trade Pokemon with anyone as things go along, you certainly can. Ladies and gentlemen, I was going to end stream there, but I have just a few more minutes left. So what I'm going to actually do is bounce right back to the Masuda hunt, and I'm going to... Okay, I'm back. There we go. Sorry, I hit the cord of my mic and then it cut out, so I should have just recognized right away. What I said was I'm not actually going to end things yet. I do have the desire to get a couple more eggs, so what I'm going to do is just hatch like 10 more, and then I will be calling it quits. Thank you, Hefty, for the kindness, for the sweet, the sweet words. Here I was thinking in my own stream maybe I wouldn't get roasted, but of course I need to know by now that I think part of my personality is just my ability to take a roast and to eat one. Bella says finally silence. Uh-oh, I have to go take Lotad's mic privileges off. Or mod privileges off. Okay, you're not mod. Lotad, no worries that you don't have no worries that you don't have Discord. Just keep track of your Pokemon. I'll see if I can keep track of it in my little sheet. I have to update who's got what because it's been a while since I've actually like taken inventory on who's got what Pokemon. Ooh, that was quick. But no worries at all. Next time you play, I'll be able to take a look at what you got going on. Happens to me, you good. Yeah, I can't believe that I did that. But how many Lotad eggs does it take to make an omelet? None, because you're a monster for cooking Lotads. Well, maybe they're tasty. Maybe they're tasty. I do always get roasted, but I deserve it. I deserve it. Simply through existence, I deserve it. So I was taking a look at my YouTube, and I don't actually have any people that I follow who are currently streaming. So does anybody else have a raid target that they suggest? Somebody that you like that... Well, it looks like Bald is streaming, but I don't spend a whole lot of time in his, but I'd be happy to drop a raid there. And if anybody has a raid target that they think it'd be beneficial to go give a little bit of love to, I'd love to hear it. Yeah, I saw Bald is live. He just went live, so definitely could help kick things off there a little bit. But Bald's probably the one that would know of me the most, I think. Yeah, I think Bald is where I'm gonna go. I think that's a good call. I am live. I am live. I'm livin' and thriving. I'm surprised how quiet it is. I guess long weekend, Sundays don't seem to have like a whole lot of Sundays don't seem to have a whole lot of streamers typically. At least what I've kind of observed is they seem to be quieter. Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely not afraid to. I just want to make sure that I want to make sure that whoever it is gets the tender loving care that they deserve from all of the wonderful people in here. I think it'll be my first time raiding with you. Evie, I think it is. Usually I'm either raiding you or getting raided by you, so we get to finally do this together. Go raid your local Walmart, dude. Go get it done. Freyr's lurking. Good lurks. I think we got 2 more eggs to go, and then we'll hatch those 10, and then we'll be happy. We'll get to 550. There's a streamer called Shinies. I think he would be a cool raid target. Well, I know he's cool. I don't know about a cool raid target, but he certainly is cool with the K-E-W-L. Not even the C-double-O. The K-E-W-L. Could raid Razor Middle. I think we're gonna go with that Bald Gamer. You stream Sundays, but not... Yeah, that's right. That's right. There's a couple people... I know, like, Brandon sometimes will do in the middle of a Sunday. Hefty was going this morning. It feels like, let's see, what did I do? Okay, there we go. All right. So we're good to go. This is a terrible method of organization. Do not like it. Do not like what I just did there. We'll take all these bad boys. Bring them over here. Take all these. Do we put Shiny's raid? Yeah, exactly. I'll drop the raid hashtag in the link here in just a second. We're gonna do all these and then we'll go raid. It'll be a blast. It'll be so much fun. Bald Gamer's awesome. Today's my little brother's birthday. He got a Nerf gun crossbow. Help me. Oh, that's gonna be amazing. I didn't even know Nerf guns had crossbows. I remember Nerf came out with a bunch of swords and shields one time, which was kind of cool. And then I used to have this Nerf machine gun where it was like battery operated by like 60 batteries. And it had like the belt where you would load it up with like a couple hundred. And then you just press a button. It would just go doof, 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 doof. And it was awesome. And you could actually take the governor off of it so you could shoot 3 per second. Was it 3 per second or 9 per second? I think normally it's 3 per second. I think it was like do, 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 do. But you could get it so it was like do, 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 do. It was awesome. It was so good. And that's me making noises with my mouth, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream, where 90% of it is just me making mouth noises. Hefty, thanks, my dude. At least someone does. I always want to go to Hefty's morning streams, but I'm almost never awake. It's so funny. Like, Puffin and Hefty are 2 streamers who I always seem to be watching while I'm in the shower. And I don't even mean that in like a, you know, weird way. I just always happen to be in the shower at the same time that they're streaming. It's kind of a beautiful thing, really, if you think about it. Make good mouth noises. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like Evie, I watch you and Razzie all the time when I'm on a run, and then Hefty and Puffin I watch when I'm in the shower. It's just it. And then Brandon I watch when I'm in bed. Athena I watch right before I go to sleep. Athena I also sometimes watch right when I wake up, which is just wild. Hashtag mouth noises. I'll update the counter. I'm not fancy enough to have one of those cool counters where I can go 1 at a time, so I usually do it after 5 eggs. Oh no. Your stream was a mess this morning. I didn't think it was bad. It was good listening. It was good good listening. I can't watch when I'm running, which is unfortunate, but I usually can listen, and it's good listening. Gets the run going. Speeds the run up a bit. I have a really cool idea that I'm workshopping for a stream later this month. Yeah. That's all I can really say. 402 subs. Thank you so much, Devious. I know that I said this before, and I say it pretty much every stream, but after you're absolutely slaying me today, my dude. God. Yeah, it's just a pleasure. It's so much fun kind of building this community and building this brand, and I'm sure all the amazing streamers who are in here right now, like Bella and Hefty and Evie and Tiff, I think, was still in here. Kirk was in here. All the people who have done this before know how much fun it is when you can actually put something out that, even if 2 people watch, even if 1 person watches, it's just nice knowing that there's someone who wants to spend that time with you. They could be doing anything else, but this is where they choose to spend their time. It's a beautiful thing. The morning streams I almost never make it to. I'm always up so late that I'm sleeping in the morning when they stream. I miss so many good streamers. Yeah, but you've carved out your niche, right? Or as they say in Canada, your niche, right? Like, you found your vibe. You found where it's like where you have your spot. You got to ride that. The fact that Athena, it's always impressed me. The fact that you make it to as many of the streams as you do with how many streams you do and how late you do them, I think is wild. Like, you're in Chem quite often. You go and you visit Sauce McGavin quite often. And those are, especially for someone who streams for 12 plus hours until the wee hours of the morning, to be able to function and do that, it's amazing. It really is. What's up, Raphael? Yeah, what Hafty said. It's that kind of like dedication and drive that is the reason you are where you're at, which is just super cool. Okay, I think I have to let my, I mean, I'm so close to the 3-hour mark. No. I have to let my obsessive and addictive personality take a step back right now. We hatched 310 eggs. So we're very happy with 310 eggs today. Yeah, we didn't see a shiny little leafy, what am I looking for? Lily pad. Shiny little lily pad boy. But we do have a little bit of bald gamer action trying to go get that Solgaleo right now. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I really do appreciate all of you. What we're going to do is head into my friend, That Bald Gamer, and drop a quick Shinies raid. Here is the link to the stream. I'm going to drop that in there 3 times. But before we go, Athena Bella, the Bella Twins. The Bella Twins, like in wrestling. Oh, I love it. Hefty, my dear friend. Raphael, Devious. Evie Queen, another just amazing content creator. This has been like sitting at the cool kids table. We got Lotad, we got Michael, we have Lotad. I gotta celebrate you. You beat Kanto Quest. You beat Brock today. We got Friar Meaty, who is chilling with us most of the time today, if not all the time today. Has been here a lot. Marissa Nolly Gaming, new to this stream, coming over from a raid from Metamaxis, and all the amazing raiders. We have our amazing mod Kirk. We have our other amazing mod Brooke. We had Tiff in here for a while. We had JK Street in here. Mr. Chem Nation stopped by for just a little bit of time to hang out and drop some love, drop some hangs, drop some beautiful knowledge about his lack of desire to go on a spinny ride. But really, I think that's all that my chat will show. I think everybody else. Andreas was here. That's exciting, but I think that's as far as my chat goes. Nuxie, Dragon Dance, Moon, Diamond, Mudkip, all the other raiders. I think that's everybody. And then there were some people who were here before and some after. So thank you everybody so much. Thank you for spending some time. Please head over to That Bald Gamer and drop a little bit of love, a little bit of like, a little bit of fun. But until next time, you know, of course, that I love you and goodbye. Oh, my voice cracked there. Goodbye.